You are listening to The Decision Reel, brought to you by Bright Eyes Entertainment.
We are now live.
You brought lives, but not enough mixer.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah.
Well, just means
Everybody.
you gotta man up here soon.
We drink around here, son. You better figure it out. Give your balls a tug, tit fucker.
You better figure it out. Anyways, so welcome to the Decision Reel movie review podcast, because that's what we do here, or at least we try and fail to review movies of today and yesterday.
Lately, been failing a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're getting there.
Last week, we killed Home Alone. We did a great job on Home Alone last week.
Yeah,
I thought we
stayed
did.
mostly on topic, and we still didn't talk about as much as I would have liked to. Like, there's a lot more to say about that
But
movie.
it's like failing in the best way possible.
Right, right?
Sure, yeah.
You know?
You know what? We all love like bad movies here, and like this is a bad movie podcast.
I think that's very, that's what we are. A
Yeah.
bad movie podcast. We
For
just
sure. I like
review
some of
bad
the
movies
movies.
all the time.
But I'm saying also in the meta like way, we're a movie podcast. We're bad at it.
Right.
Oh, look at that. We're
Yeah.
bad at it.
Catch
Look at
line.
I guess that's our new catch line. Yeah, we're a movie podcast, and we're bad at it.
Yeah, bad movie podcast.
But you know what we are? Ranked in the top 250
Whatever that
How many?
means.
What's it?
out of 500
Ooh.
that they rank.
Yeah,
We're
so
halfway up, man. That's better than I've ever done.
We're
like
moving up.
in the Halo leaderboards. So
Right,
What's
yeah.
up?
Oh.
what were you at, Wally? Destiny 2 leaderboards.
I was top 001 percentile.
Shut the
Look at this
fuck
guy.
up.
Killing the game out here with Destiny.
Did the Gallahorn ever make a comeback in
It
Destiny
just
2?
did. It
Ooh.
literally
Is it like just
did.
as good?
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
Just super OP?
Oh yeah, yeah. DPS
As
out
the
the
original,
wazoo.
or as the nerf
It feels
version?
like the original, but not as nostalgic because it was so hard to get.
The original was
Talking video
broken.
game. Oh yeah, it was so good.
Steve, you're not going to believe me, but NHL
Uh-oh. This is like right up Steve's alley, I feel.
08,
It is, yeah.
I was-
up Steve's alley.
I was top 300 in the world online play, online rank
wow.
play.
That's
Then that was before
And that-
people gave a shit.
yeah.
All I did was online rank play.
Wow.
Now, if you put me on put me on with a person that just picked up the sticks yesterday, I'll probably lose.
Yeah, I wasn't big about like playing online or anything. I would just do like the Be a Pro and like franchise mode and all
That was
that
when you had to
shit.
like hardwire the motherfucker still.
Yeah. That's good for you.
Yeah.
That was what, Xbox Live back
Yep.
in the day?
It was
On the
it was
OG
regular
Xbox?
it was regular Xbox.
Did you use the Duke too?
The what?
The Duke.
I don't know what the Duke is.
That's the big ass original controller. The one that was so big that they were like, we need to redesign.
No,
this
that was
'cause
360.
Oh my
Nobody's
no.
hands can
It was
handle
it was 360. It was
Oh, okay.
360. It was
Oh,
360.
okay. You remember that thing? It was basically
yeah.
I do.
It was basically
The big
like they
black fucking Xbox controller.
They were
that looked-
like,
yeah.
where I thought
we're
you were going.
Microsoft.
Yeah, look, I steered it around.
We make
The
keyboards.
BBX box.
This is just a big keyboard.
You put me on any FPS more than a month and a half,
got it.
I'll be top 4 or 5.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
You just
I
got
was-
real
I
good
was-
reflexes.
Yeah, well,
You don't even need
I'm a
good
savage.
reflexes.
How are you
Destiny.
doing?
Oh
How are
my
you doing on the
gosh.
new COD that just came out?
So the new map, the new COD this past year, I was top 4 percentile, but I didn't play it a lot.
Yeah.
The newest map just dropped, and I touched that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was people are having a lot of issues with it.
I
and They don't
haven't-
like it.
There's
So
cheaters
I haven't
out
pla-
the wazoo, man.
Dude,
That's why I stopped
I
playing.
haven't played since Modern Warfare 2. I think that was the pinnacle of first-person shooters.
I'm pretty sure my ex-girlfriend left me the first time because I played that game too much.
Halo
Like
Reach.
honest, like honest.
That's probably what it was. I remember
Halo
you would
Reach.
come over.
Maybe you should have grown a ponytail.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe.
Oh man.
So we're gonna get
I
real
like
deep.
that.
We're gonna get real deep
Not
into
a
this
funny
here.
joke.
So me and Wally, when probably around this time,
Sorry, Wally, if that was too. I was just trying.
No. Maybe
No,
feel
we want to
good.
go deep. Yeah. So when Modern Warfare 2 came out, me and him were playing it in the same room with two TVs next to each other all the time.
Dude, that was me,
Just
Nick
so good.
Stefano, and Matt.
So good.
Matt
Taggart.
Yeah.
Dropping nukes.
I
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that 25 kill streak.
Yeah.
Or was it 30 on
No,
two?
it was
You remember
25.
tack
I
knife?
think.
You remember the tack knife?
Dude, that was the
Oh,
best.
dude.
That was the best.
So much fun. Or the Spaz 12. I remember
My
the
favorite
nukes
thing
out
to
the
do was
wazoo,
if you played a small map, just fucking chuck the knife in the air and pray, and every now and then you'd get one
get
right
one,
off
yeah.
a jump. And you're like, what the fuck?
Perfect.
Our thing was we would run around the outside of the map, and you just have a handgun with the tactical knife.
Yeah.
And you would just find people and just stab them.
Yeah,
just keep
hiding.
running around.
Yeah. The maps and the gameplay in Modern Warfare 2 was when I was really, really into it. I was working nights at Pepsi, and we all bought PlayStation 3s at the fucking same time. We had our own Pepsi clan. We would get
Yeah.
off work at like 1 in the morning, play till sunrise, go to bed, go to work, do it all over again.
Dude,
It's like
I'm telling
5 of us.
You spend I spent 3 or 4 years on that game Destiny, and we got so close that I met these guys in New York, and we stayed at a hotel for 3 days and got drunk.
That's
and then went our
rad.
separate.
In separate rooms, I hope.
Yeah. Well, there's 3
Maybe,
rooms.
maybe.
But still.
We all slept in the same bed. We was just a bunch of dudes. We hung out.
We
so
just
much,
kept telling each other it was our destiny.
Right. Look at that. That's hilarious. But hey, anyways,
That's gay.
anyways, what we're actually here for today is a special episode.
Yes.
This is our 50th episode. I just want to thank anybody who's out there actually listening. And for the first time this week,
No, we have listeners.
we do have listeners, but for the first time, we are doing an episode on video.
Yes, you can see our ugly mugs.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I can see us, and
Hold
I
on, hold
don't
on.
like
Go back
it.
to ours, Steve, real
It's like I
quick.
kinda
Look at
like
that.
it.
Look at them man titties.
They can see these jugs.
Dude, that's just from...
Look at them jugs.
Nah, man, that's just from bench pressing. Look,
Those are
You know,
It is.
muscles.
I've been lifting
it reminds me of
food and
Food
weights.
and weights.
reminds me of Meatloaf. I was a juicer.
Yeah.
I was a juicer. Those late night TV commercials.
But for the 50th episode, I figured this would be perfect because it is Christmas this Saturday.
Jesus
This is the week of Christmas. And we're
Crimbus.
going to talk about
Crimbus.
whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Is this the first thing we're starting off with? Because
I mean,
Might as well get into it.
It's not. It's not. It's
Let's-
not. It's
let's-
not. It's
can we-
not.
Okay.
can we do
then,
like a vote roast so we know who sits where before we get into the argument?
Raise your hand
real
if it's
quick?
not. Man, fuck you guys.
I have been swayed.
Okay.
Yes!
So, all right.
I
all right.
thought one of you might turn if you watched it
I
again.
turned and I watched it close.
Well,
Like
I
there's a
didn't watch
small
it again. I
chance.
didn't
There's
watch
a
it again.
small
I'm gonna
chance.
admit, I've seen this movie a
Okay.
lot. So
I got
didn't watch it
swayed
again
when I
for the
really,
episode.
really looked at it. It was a guy trying to get to his family on Christmas. It was about, I mean, literally trying to like save them. It was about literally. It was like
Are you trying to make the case that this is a wholesome movie?
yes, at its core, it's a Wonderful Life with guns.
Okay, George. My one question to you is.
Okay, so this
Hold on,
episode
no,
is
no,
going to
no,
be
no, no.
everybody
Get
tries
George!
to sway George. Fine, I'll stand alone. dude.
No.
Like
We're
Captain
not trying
America
to
said, man.
No, I said that earlier before Steve does his thing. I said that I was watching this movie again with like, oh, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I
Right.
really wanted to have that devil's advocate, and I watched it again. I was like, oh man, this is definitely a
It's
Christmas
so
movie.
Christmassy.
Like there's like it's scene by scene. I think if you would have watched it, I'm not saying you would have been swayed, but you definitely would have had that little extra like there's a little bit more Christmas than I thought there was
think
initially.
It's
Yeah.
like when you go on the internet and you can convince yourself. If you Google anything, you can confirm it.
Well, yeah.
I think you had enough
like a
confirmation
hypochondriac
bias.
or what?
Yes, whatever it is, whatever it is.
If you listen to enough
Hillary
Ben
Clinton,
Shapiro,
Hillary
yeah.
Clinton is a lizard person. Like, go on the internet.
ointment,
There's a
lots of
lot of
ointment.
evidence for sure. Like, whatever the fuck you want to believe, there's a lot of
Look at the
evidence
facts.
on the
Look at the
internet.
facts. Look at the facts. Look at the
I'm
facts.
saying y'all have
Look at the baby, look at the baby.
gaslighted yourselves into convincing it. It's not.
I am not.
Christmas
Okay.
movie.
Okay. Real quick. I didn't gaslight myself into thinking
gaslighted
that
him.
Die Hard
You
was.
gotta
Hold
You
on.
gaslighted Wally, and you gaslighted Brett.
I have.
You're a master manipulator, but I won't be fooled, Steve.
I have never been gaslit, ever.
Oh my god, I refuse.
Have you tried to light your own farts?
Of course.
Then you've gaslit yourself.
And
Real quick,
That seems really dangerous.
what I want to
Never
say.
lit a
Hey,
fart on
aren't we supposed
fire?
to introduce
I've been
ourselves?
tempted.
That's what. Hold on. All right, we've already gotten too far here to figure out anything that's going on. I want to make sure everyone knows who's who in what we're doing here. So
Well,
because
now
we
that
got
we're on-
video,
now that we're on video.
now that we're on video, I am Steve. Hi. This is going to be Wally. Hi. This is going to be George,
Hey.
and that's Brent.
Hi.
There you go. So for the people playing at home that aren't watching, you can find us on YouTube at The Decision Reel, or you can go to our website at
Subconscious on my tits
thedecisionreel.com
now.
and see
Hey.
Wally's tits in action.
Your first
All the
mistake
time.
was wearing. Your first mistake was wearing gray, big boy. Gray,
Catch a glimpse of
Wear a
this
blazer
boy.
next time, bro.
big
It's
guy.
cold outside.
Big guys in
Baby,
gray.
it's cold
Big guys in
outside.
gray.
It ain't cold in
ain't
here.
It ain't it. You gotta wear black or maroon, bruh.
Yeah, horizontal stripes only.
That's why
Only.
I got camo over my tits.
You can't see
Blends
them.
right in,
I
dog.
can't even see him.
Get me on the big screen. Look at that.
Oh, but
I-
there it is.
You know what? Just
Great.
start wearing green.
I can't even
Just start
see
wearing
'em.
green, dude. It'll
Yeah.
literally disappear.
Yeah, dog.
Because there's green screens behind you in all directions.
Oh yeah.
But
don't
anyways.
wear green to the podcast now.
Do not wear green. That's
Unless you want it to be a hilarious joke.
okay. Yeah,
Like
you're
on the
right.
first Harry Potter. So is Harry Potter a Christmas movie, guys?
Depends
Okay.
on which one.
Hold on. This is
No,
what I want to
hold
get
on.
into.
We'll get into Harry Potter when we
God
watch Harry Potter.
Damn it, guys.
Okay.
Like 3 of them are.
Let me ask the question I've been meaning to ask for the last 5 minutes. What is your criteria for a Christmas movie?
I
Go.
wanted to get into this too. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to hear what George has to say.
See this. I guess I'm still developing it. I was thinking about this earlier today in preparation of the podcast.
Slouching.
This it's gonna need
We're on video now. Sit
obviously
up.
wholesome themes. It's gonna
Okay.
need
Okay.
like emotional warmth.
Sure.
It's gonna need I guess to take place during Christmas, so it's gonna need Christmas
Ding.
trees.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
ding.
Things
you're
like
three
that.
for
That,
three
I
for
guess, right
you're
there
3 for
was the
3 with Die
giveaway,
Hard.
George.
Emotional warmth.
Yes, dude, he flies across the country to save his marriage. That's emotional as fuck.
With Christmas presents.
And
Yeah.
he doesn't
And a
want to
teddy
do
bear.
it. You know what I mean? There's a point where she doesn't even think he's showing up. In the beginning of the movie, she's like, is she even on?
In the
plane?
beginning-
Earlier,
view-
one of my criteria was like traditional values, and then I was like, no, that's not one of my criteria.
No, you don't need traditional values.
I don't think you do. No, certainly not.
But I'm starting to think.
I would say emotional warmth, a wholesome message, about family or something.
Yeah.
And it needs to take place during Christmas.
Yeah.
I guess those are the big three for me.
Does
And
it need to have Christmas music in it?
I know it's got Christmas in Hollis, dude. I love that song.
Like,
No,
Dude,
I'm not even.
it's got-
Christmas rap music.
It's got silver. It's got. He's
Who does that? Who does that?
he
Do you know-
whistles.
Run DMC.
full of
That's
fucking
who it is,
murder,
that's who it
though.
is.
It's full of murder.
Yes,
It's
I understand.
Full of murder.
But they're terrorists.
Have you ever seen?
Okay,
It's a Beautiful
listen.
or Wonderful Life. Or
How are you
Oh,
going to
here
tell
we go.
me? How are you going to tell me?
Hold on. At the end, Jimmy Stewart tries to commit suicide at the end of
Jimmy,
I
Wonderful
don't
Life.
like that movie either.
Do
I'm
your
just
Jimmy
saying.
Stewart.
But
Do your
that's
Jimmy
certainly a
Stewart.
Christmas movie. I won't.
Just let me kill myself.
So is there
Clarence, I got nothing left to give.
Thought provoking, right? So is there allowed to be an action movie that's like this style that's also a Christmas movie?
Jingle
And
All the
that-
Way is like
Okay.
that's as
Slapstick.
actiony as
That's
I'm
completely
into.
different.
Okay, well,
It's got Sinbad in it, so like
Sinbad, baby.
4 out of 4 people in
Home
this
and
room
explosive
agree
device.
Home Alone is a Christmas movie, and they tried to murder an 8-year-old.
My man's not wrong over here.
wholesomely.
Wholesomely, they tried to murder that kid wholesomely.
How many genres is a movie allowed to have? Because it's an action movie first. It is an action movie first.
100% agree with you.
It's
I will agree with that also.
Also, if you take
a
Christmas
Christmas
out,
action movie.
the movie still exists.
True.
So
No,
is
no, it doesn't.
unchanged.
No, it doesn't.
So is Elf?
Unchanged.
Hold on.
Is Elf a Christmas movie or is it a comedy movie?
It's a comedy movie first that revolves around him being from whatever. But we're not talking about Elf. We're talking about Die Hard.
Well,
And I want to.
I'm
I want to
just saying.
Well,
rebut.
here's the thing: is Bad
No, I see
Santa a
what
Christmas
you're-
movie? That's
I see
a
what
drunk.
you're saying.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great.
Bad
that's even
Santa
better
is
example.
barely a Christmas movie. I would say the argument is that it could not be. It just uses Christmas as a plot device, but that doesn't make it a Christmas movie. Just because it has a fucking
do
Santa
respect
costume
how
does not
innocent
make it.
His view is
Innocent.
on this.
What I want
My
to say.
view?
Well,
Yes,
hold on.
I
What
do.
I
I
want
really
to
Goddamn
say.
sandwiches.
I want to be.
Maybe
I want
a
to agree
Christmas
with
movie
you
is-
on that.
Maybe I
I
believe
do
it's
wanna
supposed to be innocent. Maybe I believe
wanna
that there's
agree
supposed
with
to be an
you on that.
innocence to a Christmas movie.
I would love to.
Hold on.
agree
This
with you
man's
on that.
doing his pour right here, and he's too
we need a-
close
do we need a
to the
pour
camera.
cam?
We might need a pour cam. We don't have it.
One cam on this table.
This man
We
is
don't have
trained,
it.
by the way, too. Like
We've talked about this.
That's a-
classically trained.
He went to school. He has a degree
You're like Tom
for
Cruise
mixology.
from Cocktail.
He's got
It's
multiple
crazy.
talents.
Whoa.
You just poured a really strong drink. You get fucked up on a Monday.
Stab you in the face with a
Hey,
soda.
you're getting good at that too.
All you gotta do is go high at the beginning and the end.
You just got to.
My boy all wrong.
Talking about
It's the wrong tone.
Hey, wow, what? What if we are
Fighters.
What if we are his family?
Not here,
All right. so-
Kansas.
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 No, he says it like 4 times, but not here.
Not here.
I like how we're.
No.
Gert B. Frobe.
Gert beef. Yeah, I love
What?
that goddamn
Listen,
movie.
maybe innocence is the word I'm looking for. Maybe it's what I'm saying. Bad Santa and Die Hard are lacking.
Kids can't experience it.
Hold the phone,
So-
dude.
so I guess what I'm- I guess
when
my
the guy
big
from
issue then-
Biodome knocks on their door and gets a quote from their daughter, that's wholesome as shit. Come home.
Okay, so hold
it
on.
smells like Cheetos, peanut butter and jelly.
Do I need? Does a Christmas movie necessarily need to be innocent? I guess is what I am debating with myself. Now.
I think you're
That's
reading
the
too
question.
far into it,
that's
man.
that's the number
I
one
don't.
question.
I think that's the number one question.
But
I don't-
this movie has everything you literally just said.
Except innocence.
I disagree.
not
the
innocent.
innocence
It
is
has
his children
trace.
in the
It has
beginning, like
some.
wanting him to come home.
Yeah, is
and
Dad coming home this year?
Just because it
Holly
has a little bit of innocence.
Serrano Peppers or whatever your last name is. Gerano.
It's just like anything. It's just
Gennaro.
Gennaro.
It's just like real life. Like innocence is lost. And
I mean, and look,
in this movie decidedly.
And there's still conflict, dude. He gets there. They're having a great moment. I missed you. I missed you
Just
too.
Friends
And
a
he's
Christmas
like,
movie?
yes.
No, absolutely
Yes.
fucking not. Absolutely
I think
This
Just
is
Friends
a hard
is a
line
Christmas
sometimes.
movie.
I haven't just thinking of other movies that are less Christmas opposed to what they actually are, like a comedy. It's a little bit like, obviously, Elf is a Christmas movie.
Elf is a Christmas movie
because it's so
a hard
prominent,
Christmas
right?
movie.
But if something's just lingering in the background, that's Christmas. Like if something spans through Christmas and New Year's, I'm like,
Yeah, I get that. Well, then maybe if you look
You know what
at
I'm
if you look
saying?
at
I don't know.
if you look at Just Friends through that, yes, but dude, they do so much.
It
They-
feels like a
they
Christmas
have
movie.
presents. They have.
I don't know though.
Just Friends is a Christmas movie.
Thank
Just
you.
Friends is not a
feel-
Christmas
Yes, it
feels
is. It
like a
happens
Christmas
through
movie.
Christmas. There's
So?
Christmas decorations. There's everything to do with Christmas. They
Yeah,
give
it's
each
a
other
love
presents.
story.
It's a love story. They get together at the end. Like it's
Right.
a
What do you
Christmas
think?
movie.
What are like the big top ones that you would say make a Christmas movie, Steve? A Christmas movie.
Oh, like to me. Oh,
you
obviously, number
specifically.
one is the Santa Claus. I mean, those movies are Christmas because it's about fucking Santa Claus, right?
Yeah.
But
fucking
but-
Santa Claus. We
But
watch
fuck-
different movies,
But
dude.
fucking
You
Keep
bring
going,
up
Steve.
you bring up a great point, sir. I am clearly mistaken. Those movies are anything but Christmas.
There it is again.
God damn it.
Movies were we watching?
I don't know.
I think it's different.
I think Jingle All the Way is definitely a Christmas movie because it's about a father trying to get his son a present for Christmas, and he's
Right.
willing to do whatever it takes
Exactly
to get
Make
his
that
son.
kid happy.
Exactly.
That's
right.
wholesome.
Right.
That
That's
feels
wholesome.
It's wholesome. It's innocent. It's it's about family
dude chopped his
values
head
and all that
off.
stuff.
I think you can't get around the fact
His
that
head's off.
It's action.
10 people die in this movie.
Yeah, that's a pretty fucking big sign that it's not a Christmas movie. Oh, it's just 10 people being fucking murdered violently.
They weren't being
No, but-
murdered. They
Yeah.
were being no, he was a good guy. They were bad guys, and he was being avenged. Except Mr. Tagagi, he got the raw end of the deal.
So I'm going to ask you a
There's a lot of
question.
murder in
I'm going to
that
ask you a question, George.
Was it justice? Were they locked up? Was it justice? It wasn't even Batman justice.
I'm going to ask you a question,
It
George.
was murder.
Have you ever seen the movie
Justice.
White Christmas?
No.
Okay, then I
White
guess that doesn't
Christmas.
matter. That is the quintessential Christmas movie. Everybody thinks that's a Christmas
So-
movie, whatever.
I pulled that like Miracle on 34th Street.
Right, but
First-
White Christmas, there's how much death in that movie?
There's
There's like 30,000 people that die. And
Whoa.
that is
What, is
considered
this about the fucking Holocaust? What are you talking
pretty
about?
much, yes.
Oh, shit.
so
for
is,
real?
is Schindler's List a Christmas movie?
Well, no, because it doesn't take place
It's the
on
f-
Christmas.
So the first Batman, the Keaton one, right?
That is not a
That-
Christmas movie.
no,
No,
I agree.
Just
Just
because
I
that's
Batman
a
agree with
Christmas
Returns.
tree.
Batman Returns with Keaton and Michelle Pfeiffer. That's the one with the Christmas tree. All the clowns come out of it.
So
That's the
I
one you're talking
think
about.
that what we've decided here is
All right then.
it's not definitive,
Sorry.
but how much actual Christmas stuff is involved, like scene
But
to
I
scene,
still
necessarily.
tree
not
to
necessarily
tree.
because you got to get there's
Also,
undertones.
Plot
Because that's what it's
device.
feeling like the more we talk, and I listen to everybody talk, like how much Christmas is actually
I'm not
involved.
necessarily concerned with the amount of Christmas because I would say, like, by most criteria, except for the fact that there's no references to Christmas, not a single reference to Christmas, Barbershop is like more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
Wow, I think you are way off schedule there, son. You are spare
I
parts.
don't know. It's
bud.
in the winter.
You are
I'd have to
fucking
rewatch
It's in the
spare
winter.
parts,
It's very
bud.
wholesome, dude. That movie is
just because
fucking-
it's cold outside. See, so you know what?
I'm saying it's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
So Coming to America is a Christmas movie then.
Oh,
I don't know. Is that wholesome? Is it in the winter?
Is it wholesome?
I've never seen Coming to America.
Get off my podcast.
Get off my
You're
podcast.
fired.
All right, let me
That
go
is
down.
environment. Yeah,
Hold
quit.
on, let me go down some. I want to go down my points right here. Okay,
yeah,
this
I
is
want to hear Steve's.
this
I do want
is
to hear Steve's.
my reasoning. My
This is
reasons.
Steve's choice, by the
These
way.
are Steve's reasons is why
Steve's-
Die Hard is a Christmas
Steve's
movie,
reasons.
and it is set at an office party on Christmas Eve where a guest, tough as nails cop John McClane, played by Bruce Willis, has to rescue his wife and fellow attendees who have been taken hostage.
Yeah.
Okay. Several hallmarks of Christmas movies can be found inside this movie. There's a long-distance travel, such as that in 1987's A Muppet Family Christmas, with McClane having to go all the way and journey from New York to Los Angeles to be reunited with his parents, with his wife,
Yep.
and get back together. Better, well, I can't fucking talk today. Get back together with her.
Motherfucker
I
said-
gave
motherfucker
Steve
said
Jack for
half
the
a-
first time, and he's like,
Motherfuckers had half a drink.
It ain't the drink, bro. I'm excited to talk about this.
Yeah.
There's unexpected trials and tribulations akin to the wet bandits in Home Alone.
Stretch. I'm not on board with that one. Keep going.
How are you not on board with
Just, let's see, let's
10
do this.
terrorists?
I need to hear all
That's
these.
not trials and tribulations.
Oh, there were you can't have a fucking plot at all without trials and tribulations. That's a stretch. No, I'm not on board with that. You're saying, oh, it has an inciting incident. Well, that's literally how stories are written. I'm not on board.
Good point.
Keep going.
Okay.
Good point.
Take it easy, Ebert.
There is Christmas music throughout this movie, including an iconic scene towards the start of the film where en route to the Christmas party at the Nakatomi Plaza, McClane's famous, or his limousine driver, Argyle, played by whoever we care, Devereaux White, throws in a cassette of Run DMC's 1987 single, Christmas in Hollis.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Don't you got any Christmas movie, McClane asked, to which Argyle replies, this is Christmas music.
Yeah.
Movie.
This got like
Dumbass.
3 Christmas,
I'm
maybe
excited.
4 Christmas references, and then jingle bell bells in the background.
Yeah, dude, the whole movie has music like Christmas movie
Now
kind
I
of
have a
sprinkled.
machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
According to the
you are
press
being
I'm
hung
release,
up
saying there's
on-
only like 3 or 4 in that
You're
song
still being hung up
specifically.
on the stuff that I was hung up on.
There's a lot of violence.
According to
it's
a
a
press-
hard sell with the violence.
violence has nothing.
Ho, keep
How
going,
does that
Steve,
make
Steve,
it not
keep going.
Christmas because
Steve,
there's violence?
Keep going.
Keep going. Yeah.
According to a press release last year from Dish Network, 1.3 million Americans watched Die Hard on Christmas Eve. That beat our traditional holidays favorites, Home Alone and Miracle on 34th Street and The Santa Claus.
I don't care how many people agree with anything in the whole world. If I know something to be true, then I'm not going to agree with it.
Okay, here's the one. The writer of this movie has settled the debate once and for all, confirming that it is indeed a Christmas classic.
I like how he saved
Stephen
that too.
D. Souza
That's
gave
a
us a
little bit- handy
checklist while appearing on the
Gave us
Script
a
Apart
handy-
podcast, comparing it to the baseline Christmas movie 1954's White Christmas. That's why I brought it up. Yes,
So you're the. I know you got your research, you got your pad over there, but this was off a book.
say it.
This is off a book, right? So the first. This
Right.
is technically a sequel. It was
Yes.
it was initially.
Yeah, what was the book called?
Like
I
a
forget.
Frank Sinatra played the first one, and then there was the book, and then
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
But is the book supposed to be Christmas-esque too? Was that? Do you know?
I don't know.
That'd be a
I
good
haven't looked that
question
up.
to-
That would be a great question to figure out because if the book was about Christmas, then boom, it's Christmas.
Yes, I
Suck
think that'd
it.
be pretty definitive at that.
Suck it, he says.
But I actually, look, in George's, I think this comes down to values too, a little bit, right?
Like
obviously,
like each of our personal values.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So like I think Christmas needs to be certain things. Steve thinks certain things.
Sure,
and
sure,
you
sure.
have your values too, right? And you told me, and I was like, I kind of agree with that, right? I can see more of a Christmas in some of these other movies, but me personally, I think an action movie that's specifically an action movie of this caliber, this is the only one that really portrays Christmas as much as you can in an action movie
Right.
with as much action that's in it.
Yeah.
So it's that line that you have to dance. Like, how much is this actually a Christmas movie more than it is an action movie?
all
And
right,
where
so
does it become one or the other?
How about this? How about this?
But can it
How
be
about
both?
this? How about
I think
this?
so.
I think so too.
Consider this.
Ooh.
He's getting deep.
What? Okay, so name a Christmas movie. Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Because I love that movie.
I love that movie too.
Thank you. Oh,
I
sorry.
love it.
All right.
My
the
uncle worked
plot
on
of
it.
that movie.
We know. Strings.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time.
Thank
Every
you.
time.
Strings.
Yeah, the strings. Give
Strings
it up.
guy.
Give
He's
it
a
up,
strings
Uncle. Wally's uncle. Give it
Old
up.
Brian Robinson.
Working the strings.
Look, all right, consider the plot of the movie. Does it require Christmas to exist?
100% it does. He would not go to he would not go to Los Angeles
Right.
if it wasn't for him getting
How
an
about the
invitation.
resolution? The
Hold on.
resolution
Let me
of the
finish.
movie.
Let me finish. He wouldn't
finish?
go. Can I finish? He wouldn't go to this party.
Sure, okay.
Because
so
he
it sets
was-
it off.
Right.
Sure.
But they're also going there and making the plans with the terrorists because they're having a
So
party.
what would John McClane have done differently if it were not Christmas?
He wouldn't be there.
He wouldn't be there.
What would he? Okay, so he's already there.
Say it
okay,
happens
so Christmas got him
anyways.
there. Say he gets there
Yeah, I get
because
what you're
of
saying.
some other fucking reason. Whatever. Christmas is
But
the excuse.
his wife's
then.
been out there
That's
for
hardly
6
a
months
Christmas movie.
already.
Whatever.
His wife's been out there for 6 months already.
It could have been
Christmas was
divorce
the
papers.
only
It could have been fucking anything.
Christmas was the only reason he was going out
Whatever.
there.
It could have been divorce papers. It
I
could
get
have
what
been
you're
fucking
saying.
anything.
Yeah, okay, I get what
Why
you're saying.
did he stay at Nakatomi Plaza? Did the movie happen because it was Christmas?
So the reason why
Beyond
he
that.
goes to Nakatomi Plaza
Christmas
is because
party.
he gets an invitation that
I think
wasn't
a bet-
supposed to go to him. So that's why he shows up there.
Sure.
I
If
think
there's
a
no
better
party, he
question,
doesn't go there.
Is if you remove the Christmas factors,
Would
from
the movie
this
still
movie,
happen?
Is this movie?
Yes, it still happens.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
I do because
I
the
don't.
whole terrorist plot
it
is
as good?
them doing it at Christmas.
Right, because there's only the building's still open, but there's
would
only
you-
a set number of
Is it
people
it's
there.
a Christmas party, right? It's
Yes.
a Christmas party.
Right.
Well, they say it's a Christmas slash like they did a lot
Yeah.
of business or
I
whatever
haven't-
party.
And a
I
lot of
don't-
Coke, too.
Yeah,
It was a white Christmas.
80s
We're,
right.
we're gonna get back to that because I'm really irritated
There it is.
with a couple scenes from this movie, but about the
Oh,
drug
yeah.
use.
All right. Can we move on from this? And I'll
I want to
about it?
continue
Yeah.
with
He's
what the
getting
writers
bashed
said.
right now.
Okay, we're not bashing you.
I'm
I want you to
I'm
convince
not scared
me.
of you fucking guys.
No, we
Yeah,
can-
I'll
bring
fucking
it
fight
on.
all
I
y'all
like
all
the
night.
balls.
I'm
No,
not
we
scared.
could debate. We can master
old
debate
balls.
all night. I'm good at it.
So in
Master.
Sousa's exclamation or examination of his notes that Die Hard takes place entirely in the Christmas holidays, while only the first and final scenes of White Christmas are set during the holiday season. The entirety of Die Hard is also at a Christmas party, while only the end of White Christmas is. Right? So if you're comparing the quintessential
I've
Christmas
never
movie,
even
White
seen
Christmas.
so
I don't even know how old
these
it is.
arguments
Yeah,
do
yeah,
not
yeah,
mean
yeah.
anything to me.
Well,
because
what
I've
he's
not
saying
seen
is
it.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
that's
with George
what
on that
that's
one.
what everybody's comparing it to is because they're saying White Christmas was this big Christmas movie and whatever. So he was comparing it to that, right? So interestingly,
Brent.
though,
You're
there
first
are
saying we
4
just-
Christmas songs in Die Hard compared to only 2 in White Christmas. So it's going back and saying that with having such a big Christmas movie, there's not a lot of Christmas
These
in
are
it
all tricky.
compared
These
to
are all
Die
little
Hard.
tricks. These are all little tricks.
There's
None
no
of-
tricks.
These are all little tricks to convince me of something that I don't believe. So.
Wait, hold on. I just
none
want.
of this is anything convincing to me yet.
I'll be even more convinced when I get the release date.
Of
The movie.
okay,
That's not that significant to me, but keep going.
so we're gonna get there.
It's just like, all right, keep going.
We haven't even got to the plot of Die
Yeah,
Hard
I
yet.
know,
Something
right?
doesn't meet your criteria, but they release it as a Christmas movie with
No.
intent. It
No.
still doesn't. That is not. That doesn't sway you.
just like
whatsoever.
you're like, like personal preference. Like I know.
I'm just asking. I'm not like. Trying
Like
to
I'm open
persuade
to. Like I don't want to
to.
sit here and say like I'm not open to being convinced. Otherwise, I wouldn't have shown up.
Someone's like, "This is a Christmas movie."
I wouldn't
I'm
fucking
releasing
be
it on
here.
Christmas. It has these few points, and you're like, "Nah, that's definitely not." You're full.
Damn,
You're
you know.
full of
Then
shit.
I might just be like, it's a Christmas movie, I guess. But I don't care. Like it's a shitty It's a good action movie, shitty Christmas movie. And that may be what I end up coming to at the end of the night tonight. It's
Come
a
all
Christmas
over it.
movie. It's just a real shitty.
So
one.
my real question though is
Great action.
is this an enjoyable movie to you?
Certainly, I love Die Hard.
Okay.
Dude.
I love this movie.
It's been a few years since I've sat and watched the whole thing,
Yeah, front to back, yeah.
and
This is one that I came back to
It's
as an adult.
hilariously like it's at like
It's
the
very good.
one-liners or everything.
Oh,
in this
yeah.
is just like
It's
okay.
very good.
I
dude.
missed this
Yeah.
these kind of movies.
Yeah, they
you
don't
know?
make movies like this anymore. So
This
what
and Lethal Weapon 1, like
Yeah,
2 best action movies I've ever seen in my life.
Lethal Weapon would be a great one too.
I love dude, I love
I
it. So anyways,
love-
where we can watch this movie because we haven't said it already.
The
It
CAC.
is free on the CAC. If
on
you have
the
a
CAC.
subscription to the CAC, you can watch it.
Mine had
Is this
commercials, and I was pissed.
Peacock?
That's
Is this
Peacock. Yeah, thank
So
you.
yeah,
Thank
so
you,
that
Wally.
that
To
pissed me
explain
off
to
too.
you.
I
Listen,
paid
I didn't even know what
for
the fuck they were talking about.
I pay for go ahead, Steve. Sorry.
I pay for the premium subscription to
Right.
the CAC, and I was mad when it gave me 3 commercials through this movie.
I had more than 3.
I
I
had
only got
3.
it's on Prime Video for free if you're subscribed. So I guess not for free, but also only watch 2 commercials.
Huh.
Just so you know.
But anyways, it's also available on from
Everything
everywhere
else to pay for it,
YouTube,
yeah.
Google
Rent
Play,
it.
Apple TV,
I got
Vudu,
Movie Box
Amazon,
Pro,
whatever.
dog.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
the
I have this
blockbuster.
movie too, but
Is the Pirate
whatever.
Bay still open? I'm sure it's there too.
it's always going to be open.
I haven't heard
The
that one in a
pirates are
while.
always sailing.
I used to get all my porn off Pirate Bay.
Yeah, you probably would.
It's all free now.
So the plot of this
Like
movie,
judgmental of you, but
the
okay.
plot of this
Probably
movie,
would, you
Are
fucking.
you a little offended? Like
A little bit.
Like, maybe talk to him after this podcast.
Sorry, I don't like
don't
fucking.
know.
Well, I'll,
You know who I love?
what I'm gonna do
I
is
love
go.
this
Oh,
now.
God.
What
Hold
am-
on, go back to your
don't
face,
do it.
Steve.
What I'm gonna
No,
do-
no, no.
Don't do it, Brent.
What?
Now
No,
that
no.
Steve's like
What?
anytime
I already know
Steve's
what you're
like
gonna say.
like waiting for people to talk or waiting to continue the podcast, we gonna see his fucking face up there. Go back. Go back.
Every time I see your
This
face
is
up
the
there, I'm going
face
to
of
talk over you.
disappointment right there.
So I'm so mad
you're
at
coming to me all wrong. You're talking to my man.
my man.
That's
What
crazy.
What I'm gonna do? I'm so mad at Steve. I'm gonna leave and then tell him I need to talk to him in person.
God.
I like how he's got the inside stuff. That makes me happy.
Anyways, that's very targeted. Anyways,
Hey man.
So anyways,
remember back in the early 2000s when like hype rap was like a thing and like Lil Jon was just yelling about shit.
what?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I get. I mean,
Remember
don't-
Hit 'Em Up by
So
Tupac?
anyways,
yeah, just don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
That's the
dog.
best rap song
the
ever
plot
written.
the plot of Die Hard is an NYPD officer tries to save his wife and several others taken hostage by German terrorists during a Christmas party at Nakatomi Plaza in Los
And
Angeles.
he's got no shoes the whole time.
The
Why?
majority of
Why
the
does he
time.
not have any shoes?
You got to take them off to make fists with his toes, dude.
Yeah, that's
He-
such a good plot
I
point that
love
people
that.
don't remember. Like,
oh, I remember,
they're-
dude.
well, no,
love
I
this
know
movie.
that,
Dude.
but it's like people are like, why did he take his shoes off?
When
Because
he's
the
sitting there
first
and
part of the
he
movie.
goes, I'll be damned.
It's like one of the first lines
Yeah.
in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I
people
know-
miss that.
I know
Right?
it sounds
Switch your
crazy.
toes.
That was
Fist
actually
with your
written into the
toes.
book too.
Was
Oh,
it? I had
nice.
no idea.
Yeah,
Good for
yeah.
you, knowing.
Brent
Which-
last week was like, "Do your research," and I was like, "You know what, bitch?
I will.
I'm
I'm
gonna
so
read,
well
I'm
informed.
gonna read books. I'm gonna do everything."
I don't do any research, dude. It's fine. I just watch the movie.
I do
Yeah,
I
it's
do
like
all of it
sometimes.
except the money ones now. So like I
Ah, good,
I want
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
authentic.
Well, that was
guessing.
my problem with the CAC.
You like
you
stumble
got,
upon it.
I already know the Peacock gives you the Rotten Tomato score whether you want it or not. It's on the screen when you press play.
Yeah, I hate that. Well, again, what would it matter if we weren't doing this podcast, right? This is
True.
the only reason why
Right,
it
well, I
matters.
expect them to accommodate to us, Steve.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody
I
else
mean,
does, right?
I mean-
Every movie we fucking do comes out
Apparently, that's so
on
weird.
streaming later.
This is the 221st ranked out of 500 movie and TV review podcast.
They better be paying the fuck
So
attention at
fucking
this point.
recognize.
And we're
Recognize.
Did I say that with a lot of diction?
I think, did you?
Maybe. I don't know. You made fun of me.
We'll
so-
check tape later because we can.
I'm really sensitive.
God damn it.
It's all good. This movie was written. Fuck. This movie was written by Jeb Stewart and Steven D'Souza.
D'Souza.
Steven
D'Souza Jr.
D'Souza.
I wonder if his dad. Hold up.
Hold the phone.
Steven D'Souza Jr. is a Major League Baseball player. I wonder if his dad was the
That'd
real
be
Steven
tight.
D'Souza.
That'd be tight. But it was directed by John McTiernan, who also directed Predator, The Hunt for Red October, Last Action Hero, which is one of my personal favorite
Last Action Hero
movies,
is so underrated.
and the Thomas Crown.
So underrated.
Which movie?
Last
Last
Action Hero.
Action.
I just
Dude,
watched
we
it.
all
good.
we all
It's
champion that.
so
like
movie.
Last
good.
Action Hero and like True Lies are like Arnold's two
Why
best
isn't that
movies.
big? It's
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
gigantic,
And
but it
Jingle All the
should have
Way.
been way bigger
Dude.
than it actually was.
Yeah,
It's
Well,
one of my
no, it's like
all-time
considered like
favorite-
a bomb. Like people,
Yep.
like it's critically panned.
Dude,
It's
hard.
also turned like the older it's getting, the more of a culty vibe.
Dude,
like when
so
I talk
so
to
good,
people,
though.
there's so many people who are like, "It's so good," and I'm like, "Wait, I thought I was
the only
one."
No.
There's
Wow.
dozens of us.
all
That
four
movie
of
is
us
awesome.
agree, and Mike Miller agrees, and
Yeah.
Vinny agrees.
It's
movie's
so
great.
good. I just watched it. That's so
I mean,
funny.
he
that you
lights a
bring it up.
cigar with a fucking stick of dynamite while AC/DC plays Big Gun in the
It
background.
is so cheesy. It is
good.
the ultimate embrace the cheese movie.
It
But
really
But
is.
it owns it too. There's like it doesn't try to be serious for even a
No,
second.
no, there's a cartoon cat running around.
That movie's great.
I'm the
movie-
famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Yeah, the reason why it works so good is
Yeah.
because it knows what it is. It doesn't take itself
And it does it
seriously,
well.
and it embraces the cheese.
Embraces the
Cheese.
fuck out of it. You can be as
Dude,
cheesy as you want as long as
We
you
are.
fucking
We
own
need.
it.
I need you to design it.
Yeah, I got to get to a T-shirt. Yeah,
Just do what we do on the on
Yeah,
Zero
where you
Idea.
can go
We
buy
don't- yeah, just make it. Put it on the.
Yep.
Embrace the cheese. That's what.
that's
what this
our
is.
tagline's gonna
I'll
be
wear it.
embrace
I'll
the
wear it.
cheese.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike has designed a whole line of Zero Idea clothing, and people buy it, and we get a little cut of it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Shout
You know
out to the Zero Idea
we don't ha-
podcast,
we don't
Brent's
have-
other podcast.
Yeah, I'm not
Please
trying.
look
I'm
at it.
not
I don't
trying
give a
to do
shit.
that, but
We're here to promote everything and
cross
anything.
promote, baby.
It don't matter what we got going on. We're here to help out everybody.
Go check out that dreading fucking preview video. It's pretty dope.
Oh yeah,
Yo, it is
I
pretty
like
good.
it.
Like
It
on
is.
the real, it's you guys are pretty fucking good.
Thanks, man. All right. Anyway, back to Die Hard.
But check out Dreading.
Yeah, that too.
And
That is a
and-
band.
And my YouTube channel.
And
Big-
Yeah, you guys never talk
Big
about
Dick
y'all's
Daddy
show.
from Cincinnati.
Big
Oh
Dick
my
Daddy
God.
from.
That's
So
not the-
okay,
that's
if we're
not
plugging,
the show I
if
thought
we're
you were gonna
hold
talk
on,
about.
if we're plugging
I'm
shit,
changing my gamer tag right now.
perfect. If we're plugging shit, me and Wally have been doing our own YouTube channel for
Buster Cherry.
God damn, for almost a year now, Wally.
Yes.
About
How long have you
that-
been sitting
Yes.
on these though.
Bent over.
He's been
For a
sitting on
while.
them forever.
Look,
Yeah.
I got a ton of them. I got a ton.
So me and Wally do our own YouTube channel. It's called The Screen Bros. We're trying to review all new stuff. We just dropped our Spider-Man video, No Way Home, today.
Yeah.
So you can go check that out. That movie's so good. If anybody wants to hear a review from the
Nerd.
decision reel, we'll give
Nerd
you that
alert.
review too. Brent can suck a chode. I don't
If that
care.
movie had a
Spider-Man.
chode, I would. It was
I know,
so
right?
good.
It was so good.
Yeah, dude.
It was really good.
It's like all I've talked about for the last 4.
But
I
then
haven't
again-
seen
Seen
it.
You haven't seen it?
That's all anybody has talked to me about, and I'm
Oh,
like,
my
I'm
God.
like, don't because I
Shut the
haven't
fuck
seen
up.
it.
Right.
I will
Yeah.
say this: me and my parents are going to see Spencer on Christmas Day. I can't wait to see
I don't
that.
even know. Is that the movie you're talking to me about?
No, I was talking about the tragedy of Macbeth.
Oh,
That's
okay.
How was that?
I want to go see it real bad. But no,
It's an A24 movie.
Yeah, I know. Spencer is a weekend.
Dropping loads.
Spencer is a weekend of Lady Di's life, played by Kristen Stewart, and apparently it
I like
is
Kristen Stewart a lot.
fucking amazing.
Isn't it funny how Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson like?
We hated them, and now they're amazing.
I always
Yeah.
thought he was amazing.
So
like,
did I,
as soon as
and
he did
I
a
always
movie
thought
after
she was
Twilight.
awesome.
That's my boy.
But you look at her, and when you look at Kristen Stewart, you feel like she's got like she needs a shower,
yeah.
and her pussy might smell a little bit.
Okay.
That's so
J-
funny
only-
that you say
only
that
slightly.
because I'm like envisioning her.
Like she's always greasy.
And I'm like, maybe.
But like,
Maybe.
dude,
I'm not mad at it.
Adventureland,
I
awesome.
don't think it smells
American
good.
Ultra, awesome. She's amazing. I
was
love her.
American Ultra was good.
American Ultra is so good,
I need to watch that.
dude.
I'm
but yeah,
missing out.
Adventureland when Ryan Reynolds plays a scumbag that only fucks
Yeah,
her on
yeah,
like the
yeah.
side, so trashy.
So getting back to this movie, it is starring Bruce Willis as John McClane, Bonnie Bedelia. I don't know how to say it. B-E-D.
Bonnie Rotten.
B-E-D-E-L-I-A-A.
The
Anyway, that's her as Holly Gennaro McClane. We got Reggie Bell Johnson as Sergeant Al Powell.
You all right over there?
Alan Rickman, Sir Alan Rickman as Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber.
As you
William
said, yippee-ki-yay,
Atherton.
motherfucker.
No, you said it wrong. Motherfucker.
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 Like
Thornburg, and then Paul Gleason as Wayne
Lily.
Teen Robinson.
That was a really good Patrick. Is that what you were going for?
Yeah.
I'm so
That,
sorry,
that was
Steve.
perfect.
I'm fine. I'm just going to roll with it.
I feel like
going.
I'm the one that's gonna get decked by Steve if we can't make it through these basic ass fucking things. Everybody.
Wee woo.
I ain't going to deck
Wee
anybody.
woo. Wee woo. Wee woo.
This was produced by the Golden Company and Silver Pictures, distributed by 20th Century Fox. Rated R. Thank you. The runtime on this guy was a little long for Brent.
Jesus Christ, 200 and hold on. 2 hours, so it's 132 minutes.
Look at you.
this is a
Look
very
at this
brisk
guy.
movie.
It didn't
for me.
feel that
It
long.
doesn't-
No,
It's very brisk.
That was
goes.
the weird
It goes.
It goes quicker than it seems. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I was okay with it because I knew what I was getting into. If this wasn't Die Hard, I'd been like, God,
What's he say when he's in the
Damn it.
vent? Have a few laughs. What's the whole?
hey,
fucking-
come out to the coast. Have a
So
few
many
drinks.
quotable moments
Yeah.
from him in this movie.
Well, and that's what makes this movie, I think, better than most action movies of this time. Is Bruce Willis is literally such a good everyman,
Yeah.
but having these quips
It's
where
a
you're
man's
just like,
man, like
yeah.
100%.
You can tell
Yeah.
he is literally like if I don't pull this off, I'm gonna die. So I'm just gonna have fun with it.
that like perfect
fucking with
quiet
these terrorists.
desperation man.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and he's not like shredded, but he's in great
He
shape.
kept
For,
himself in
he's in
shape.
good shape for a
He's
cop.
kept
Like he
himself in
takes
shape.
himself seriously, but like he's not like because I know like some top level like he
Like,
was
look
not
at
the
Marvel
first choice
movies
for this
today.
movie.
Like, why is Chris Pratt so goddamn?
Why is
ripped?
Kamal Nanjiani fucking shredded or whatever his name is?
Like, you can't just be that. You can't look like Bruce Willis today looks like scrawny compared to like Captain America.
Dude,
like,
why do you
like,
think-
that's how you're supposed to look anymore in an action
this movie
Yeah.
only cemented why The Jackal is one of my top 10 favorite movies
The
of all
Jackal
time.
is so
Jackal,
fucking
Jackal,
good.
Jackal.
It's
Jackal.
ridiculous.
It is really good,
It is.
and
I wish
I
you were here
hate
for
A
that
lot of
episode.
people
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Have you guys
I
been
hadn't
through
until
like?
this.
Have you guys done like the bit like the 12 Monkeys and like some? Of
No, we
No.
haven't. I would love to do 12 Monkeys, dude. That's
my
Brad Pitt's best
favorite
movie.
Ah,
Yeah,
high
Brad Pitt's
five.
best movie. Right
We've
here.
got look.
I
we've
like
got-
Once Upon a Time.
That
in
is
Hollywood.
like crazy, like maybe Fight Club Brad Pitt, but like on steroids.
We're
That
starting a
role
new.
that he does.
We're starting a new year. Christmas is over after this week. We can go crazy.
We can do whatever we want. Also, I just want to
All
mention.
the way to
So
October,
good.
dog.
I just want to mention that we do have this thing called the extra reel, which means we can do any movie at any time, at any place, or
Right.
TV shows or whatever we want to that won't be a part of the Decision Reel episode. So if we want to do something crazy where it's only me and you, Wally, doing something, or me and George, or me and Brent, or just the three of us or whatever, we can fucking do that.
Also, one of my favorite Mighty Mighty Boston songs of all time. Do something crazy.
Yeah, it's a good- it's a good song.
Ferris, just
So,
kidding.
all right, getting to the release date. I know you wanted to hear this, and this is going to put a nail in my coffin because it is not close to Christmas time whatsoever.
Oh,
July 15th, 1988.
Man, I bet you feel stupid right now.
Man,
I don't.
hold on. But was it in theaters long enough to stay till Christmas? Was it a blockbuster?
So it
No
was
fucking way.
only released in
That
21
long?
theaters that weekend.
Oh, it was yeah.
So it's a weird release because the following weekend, July 22nd, was its wide release for everywhere.
A lot
Yeah.
of movies have limited releases. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Everyone we've done recently has been weird.
Are you on a pee right now?
No, put my hat on backwards.
Just put a hat on backwards.
Okay.
He's,
so I gotta pee.
he's
I
getting
can-
extra cool for us.
He's getting into it. I like
Yeah,
it.
Dude,
He's
he
getting
looks
into
so
it.
cool.
You look so cool. Brent's going to take a pee break. So when we're doing that, we're going to start talking
Wow.
about when it was filmed. It was filmed November 2nd, 1987 through March 1987.
It released the Year of the Dragon.
The
You know
Year
that,
of the
Steve?
Dragon. Yeah, I know that because that's
really
the
know
year
that?
we were born.
Yes,
and
it
you were
was.
born. We were a
88?
Year of the Dragon.
You're 88 too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you think I was way younger? Everybody always thinks
No,
I'm way
we-
younger.
I
are-
really had no idea.
Oh.
You do look younger,
Yeah. 88.
but you
What
you
up?
present yourself older, so it's a very confusing thing.
Thank you, I guess.
What was that?
was
What
a
was
com-
that?
It was a
I don't know what
compliment.
that is.
He did some version of that. So
Oh,
I was just-
okay.
I was
You're
agreeing with it.
reciprocating.
I was releasing
Yes.
my opinion.
You were releasing your Year
I
of the
felt it.
Dragon.
He feels very, very articulated.
I
but
like
he
it.
also looks very young. So
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
you know what? That's
you know?
that's a good. Yeah, look
I
at
am
you.
complimenting the shit out of you, buddy.
Thank you.
Look at us.
Thank you.
Look at us.
Anyways,
Well, the next thing is
After I've done
the
hitting on George.
I know. Thank you. Pretty hard right now, honestly.
fanboying over George over here. What I wanted to say was the next thing we're going to get into is the budget, but we can't do that because Brent is pissing right now.
We
So
can,
what,
all right, so let's debate a little bit longer then.
debate me.
No, you convince me.
Oh, I got to
motherfucker.
convince you.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm not.
So, Die Hard is a Christmas movie because it takes place during Christmas. End of the story.
These two, I think
weak.
opposite ends of the spectrum right now. Steve is the most for it being a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
George
Yeah.
is the
I'm
least.
certainly willing to be convinced. I'm certainly open to being convinced. I'm never like
That's
I,
a good
I'm
human
never,
being, is what that is.
I'm never too smart to think that like I know everything about anything.
Also-
And you know what? That's how
The
you.
only thing I know is that I don't know shit.
Pretty sure I was born in the year of the dog, and that sucks.
No, it
Just
doesn't.
don't-
Why does that
You're
suck?
old as-
You have a
Dude,
dog.
There's a year of the rat. There's a year of the cock. There's
I'm
a
year of the
there's-
cock.
There's a lot
I'm
of worse
pretty sure
years.
mine is either dog or rat, and y'all were like, "Oh, we're the year of the dragon."
You're
we
the
rule.
fucking dragon.
It
Yeah.
does sound pretty badass.
And I'm
The
a
Year of the
Scorpio and a
Dragon.
scorpion
Look,
and
look at
dragon.
Wally pouring that
My shit's
drink,
awesome.
getting it in. What?
That was like 60%
Me and Wally-
Jack and the like,
Yeah, me and-
whatever was left of this
Went
baby
deep.
Hold on, me and
Cocoa
Wally are
bottle.
going to ABC after this. We're going to get in
deep.
trouble.
Yeah, man.
I'm off, dude. I took the whole week off. Let's get
This
shitty.
motherfucker. All right, so we're at the budget point. Unless you want me to continue to try and convince you that Die Hard is a Christmas movie,
No,
which
I'm
at this
okay.
point I don't think I'm going to convince you.
Really, you're out of arguments.
I mean, we could go all
You were-
night. We have a time limit now, sir. We're trying to be under
hell
2
yeah,
hours.
Never mind. 1986 was the year of the tiger. Let's
Ooh,
go.
the
Fucking
tiger.
tiger blood, bro. You got fucking tiger blood, bro.
Motherfucking that bitch Carol Baskin, year 1986.
Year of the tiger
Yes.
and the Year of the Dragon. What up? All right,
Hit it.
budget time.
Okay.
What are we thinking for this budget of this movie? Now, again, this is 1988. Well, 87
Can I-
when it was filmed. But yeah, what are you saying, Wally?
Can I tell you how much money they spent on glass, breaking glass in this movie?
Tell me, yeah,
All
let's
of
hear
it.
it.
Hit-
Like
pick a number.
$100,000 or
Look,
some
I
shit.
know I'm to get fact checked, but the word on the street from my YouTube videos and my extensive research because of rent was that they spent $130,000
On glass.
on different kinds of glass, like high tempered glass, because I learned it all breaks there. I learned the physics.
Oh yeah. Tempered glass.
You're basically an engineer.
What'd you
behind
do,
glass.
dummy?
Yeah. Just want me to build.
Oh, you're fine.
Show them the bottle that you have right now, Steve. I brought this
Yeah.
because I felt bad.
That's a
making
big one.
fun.
It's
That's the
bigger than
size.
his fucking head.
Hey,
I'm
look.
6'5".
Hey, look. There's another reason we like Wally. He's only been here for 3 weeks and brings his own liquor.
Yeah.
That's another.
Oh man, yeah.
It's another-
I never bring my own liquor.
It's another
honestly.
inside joke.
By
for
the
you.
way, I'm sharing.
Uh-oh.
I'm sharing. I'm sharing Tito's. By the
Cheap and
way,
it's not friendly.
dude.
what
this,
Jack?
This
Yeah,
bottle of
I'm not gonna drink
Granddad
any of that.
is 19 doll hairs, and it's my favorite whiskey, so I don't give a shit.
Jack is.
The fact that you keep
Nah,
touching
I
it with
don't
your
really
feet
like
is
it.
really
Just the
pissing me
industry.
off.
Jack
You're
is
just
whack.
Do you just want to touch my feet?
No,
dude?
I hate feet.
Feet are disgusting.
You talk about my feet like a lot.
Yeah, because you
dude.
have look. There's all kinds of shit on the table. They don't need to be on the table.
Is
Put
it
them on
co-
the floor like a man.
Is it
What are you
'cause-
doing? Don't take your socks off.
No,
George
don't-
got his socks off on the
don't touch
Put
table.
them on
anything,
camera. Put
please
them on
don't-
camera.
I'm gonna throw up.
This is now a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Oh my god! At least they're kind of clean, you know. They're
Thank
like
you.
sock clean.
Good
Yeah,
for
you
you.
know,
You should be a foot model.
Could've been worse.
I am the only
bunion.
guy I
Nice
know.
bunion.
Look, every time I take a shower, I get the
that a
washcloth
heel
between the
spur?
toes.
I love
I get the
Vinny's
washcloth
explanation
between
of
the toes.
when I take a shower, I just wash up here and then whatever falls
the
down
trickle
cleans
down.
it. Yeah, the
No,
trickle
dude,
down effect.
It's legit. It's a legit thing.
Anything below my knees gets the trickle down.
You got to get the washcloth between every toe.
Nah,
I've
dog.
turned into a loofah
You want
guy.
feet like these.
Ooh,
No.
loofah.
I was
sorry, it
I
just
was
happened.
a loofah guy for
It
years,
just
It
happened.
just randomly
and
happened.
then I started getting mad about how much fucking body wash actually costs. So I went back to bar and
Bar
fucking
soap and washcloth.
washcloth.
That
Hell yeah.
is the combo,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, always.
I buy body wash in bulk. I'm
Nah.
talking like boxes
Bar
of
soap,
body wash.
You big bitch.
Washcloth,
Yeah, yeah.
lather.
No.
That's it, boy.
My go-to is lather the hands, do the arms real good, and the pits real good, and then take the wet washcloth, and there's enough on your arms and pits to get the rest of your body.
I'm telling you.
Whoa,
you get,
that's a technique. I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
You get just enough in the loofah, but then you squeeze it into the loofah.
See, there's never enough. There's never enough soap
That-
in a
you,
loofah.
you were talking
I'm
about
a
using
huge
a
human,
quarter,
and it
you were
works
talking
I'm a
about using
huge
quarter
human.
bottle of body wash, sir.
yeah, dude.
No. It's
I
like a
use
speck of body wash.
That's dude.
I will
that-
measure
That's
it.
a lot.
The
I'm
soap
not great with
company,
volume, but I'll measure.
Body
I wanna
wash is a
know.
racket. They make way so
They melt soap,
right.
mix it with some shit, and then they're like,
I
oh, this
was-
bar soap cost me $1. I'm
Right.
going to get $40 a fucking...
I actually buy
Yeah.
organic. Like I have the Dr. Squatch fucking.
you told me about this.
dude. Sign up.
I use the old I buy
Irish Spring.
No.
Dove.
Irish.
I was
No,
just
no,
about to
don't
say
get
I
any
did
of that.
Irish
I
Spring
get
for
the-
years.
Ivory.
I get super sensitive, like no chemical.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Same. Buy the Duke Cannon, or if you
You like rub lavender on your body, George.
if you catch
I would, man.
dude, catch one,
I'm into this.
catch one of these farmers markets around here. There's like people selling like whole goat milk soap. I love it.
Baby, that's what I'm talking about.
I am a
I don't want to rub
soap
goat's milk on
snob.
my body.
Out of everything
rub
I
goat
do, I'm a
milk on your
soap
tank.
snob.
No, I'm a little bit the same way. My shampoo, no chemicals.
No.
My face wash, no chemicals.
Nope.
All of it. I
My
don't
shampoo,
want
I
any.
go bougie.
I don't want
Next
any.
week,
expensive.
next
No
week I'm going to bring you a
sense?
nice bar of soap.
No sense. Oh my god, that would be such a gift.
Yeah.
That'd be such a gift to me.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. So, all right, what is the budget on this movie?
Oh my God, yeah, we were talking about Die Hard, not
Oh,
soap.
yeah.
I'm gonna go to my man Brent first.
Soap hard. All right, shot in one building for the most part, besides a couple scenes of traffic and him smoking a cigarette in a terminal, which makes me giggle every time.
It is funny.
Yeah. What the
Oh
fuck?
shit!
Dates this movie pretty hard.
30 million.
30. He's going 30. I'm going to George next.
Probably so much more than
He
that.
was smoking a
No,
limo
I think
too.
it's much less.
Now
I think it's
about it.
much
It
less.
just lights up.
There's a lot of explosions. Michael Bay explosions.
Explosions.
No, you're probably pretty close.
So, hold on. I want to preface this before I get into it. I want to say this again.
preface.
Preface.
Look,
I say preface sometimes.
Thank
I'm
you,
not gonna say
Walter.
it right now.
Wrong.
What a bunch
I
of
say it both.
weirdos.
Let me preface.
You're making fun
preface.
of the way you say it.
Yeah, you
I'm
literally.
trying
I'm gonna
to
say it the way I
want
wanna say
I'm
it,
trying
and
to be
it's preface.
authentic right now.
preface.
You know, I'm not trying to say
You
it
sound
how
like
you
a
want
parody
me
of
to.
yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to say it how you guys want me to say it. I want to
Brent's
say it
getting
how
wild
I
over
actually
here.
say it.
You
Daddy's
forgot.
getting
I
buzzed.
did.
All right. Hold on. There is not a definite number on the budget. There is a in between number. So like from
Oh.
this to this. So if we want to say, all right, I think it might be from, I'm going to throw out 120 million to 145 million. If you want to say that, you could go that. So Brent, if you want to redo that,
No, I'm good with 30.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I fall somewhere in there, I'm gonna say 20.
If I'm really wrong, I'm really wrong.
I'm gonna say 25, and I'm gonna hope that I fall somewhere in that range. I think
Cool,
it's a pretty low budget
Wal-
movie, to
Wal-
be honest.
Yeah, Walter, where you at?
This was his breakout movie, right?
Yes.
Sounded like
Is that what I said?
Bill
I would like
Cosby.
to preface this first.
Hey, fuck.
You
This
know,
was-
the
this
Die
was-
Hard
this was-
came out in the John McClane and the
Do I
Pudding
sound
Pop.
like an elderly? My
Dude,
name's Walter, but
dude,
I
you
sound
sounded
like
like-
old as fuck.
you
right
sound-
now.
There was like a solid like
There was
quarter
a
of a
s-
second where I was
Well,
like,
yeah.
who
Sometimes
the
I don't
fuck has a
articulate
mic?
my
Dude,
words
that-
proper here.
There was, it's like Bill Cosby just poked his head around.
Well,
Well, you know the John
can't
McClane.
say the darndest things.
Chocolate cake's got the eggs in it. Like,
All right,
what?
all right. Let me talk in my deep voice real quick. So,
Thank you.
Let me get my dude voice going.
Bring
Dude,
it back, Wally.
that was
Come
so
on.
fucking
Here's your
funny,
redemption.
dude.
Here's your redemption.
so,
Try
so,
again.
so. Oh, shit. All right, so this was his. This was his breakout
Filthy.
movie. It was his breakout movie, right?
Yeah,
Die
yeah.
Hard-
So
this is
he
the
was
first
on
Die Hard.
Moonlighting, I think the TV show was.
Yeah,
He had like
yeah.
some commercials,
So he was doing
some TV
this.
shows.
Yeah. This
all
was
of
his first major role, yes.
So I don't know. It seemed like the action was huge, but it being his first breakout, and then The Glass being $130,000.
Do you want me to tell you guys what he made on this movie?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Whisper it in my ear.
That's
No.
not fair.
No, okay, no, it's not fair. It's not fair. Well,
I'm the new guy, right?
Have
So
some
what did he
fucking
get 30? Did
integrity,
he get 30?
Steve, just 'cause he's your best friend.
I'll do 40. I'll do
All right.
40. I'll do
He's
40.
gonna-
I said what, 25?
yeah, he gonna do one. So, all right,
He gonna do one.
the budget.
Spanish!
The budget is estimated between $25 and $35 million.
All right.
Damn.
That's-
I guess I was kind of close.
Yeah, everybody was in the pocket.
Yeah.
You're very close to
Pretty low.
where it was.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
If this movie was made today, it'd be $150 million Michael Bay fucking
Oh, yeah.
insane fucking- So
I
thank
would
God
like to-
it was made back then.
You know what? I would like to know what the budget on Die Hard 3 with Samuel Jackson Melon Farmer is.
That's when it really jumped the shark.
Simon
but Die Hard
says-
3 is very good.
I
And
love
it's-
Die Hard
But
3.
and it
Yeah,
was
me
shot
too.
in New York, dude. That movie was probably $120 million.
No, yeah,
it's probably a lot.
around that.
But
That
let's
was
not
like
look
the
it up
Lord of the
because-
Rings of action.
Yeah, let's not look it up because that
Die
is
Hard 3?
honestly my
running around
favorite Die
everywhere.
Hard movie.
Really?
So we're
It's
gonna
very
do that.
good.
At some time.
Is it really?
This is my favorite.
Yeah,
but Die
and
Hard
it's Samuel L. That's why
with a
he
Vengeance
kills
is
it.
right up there.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's
Want to
great.
make him
There's-
wear that sign out in the beginning? and
Yeah.
save his life?
My favorite part, and anytime somebody
Ugh.
says the word rock, I think about the part where they're driving the cab and they go over a rock, and Samuel's just like, rock, rock, rock. I don't know why. It just gets me every time.
This is probably my second favorite. You say The Rock. This is my second or third
Rock.
favorite action movie. But when it comes to my cheesy action movie, I love The Rock.
Oh,
I've
dude,
never
everybody
seen
loves
it.
The Rock.
I've never seen
Love
The Rock.
What?
When it goes home and fucks the prom queen.
Welcome to
I have to pee.
Go pee then, son.
Okay.
Make sure you put your socks back on, you fucking weirdo.
Absolutely not.
I hope you step. I hope you
Absolutely.
We're gonna
step.
hear him clapping up the stairs. Is there any hardwood floors? What do you guys
Yep.
doing all
Yeah,
these-
it's all hardwood up there. Look, he's throwing the fucking socks at his face.
You know what? I tarred and put nails on the steps, and I hope you step in my pee.
He's gonna step in it. God
Fucking
damn it.
Those look like wolves.
Well, I was
Yeah,
gonna
no,
go to
they're
the box office after this, but I'm
Pick
not
my
going
shit
to.
up.
What a bitch throwing shit around up here. At least he's putting away his stuff. How
George
how
George
good.
had one drink, turned into a giant cuck.
God damn it. Now that George isn't here, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's make sure to say as much about this as humanly possible as it goes and takes a tinkle.
George wearing a beanie like a goddamn cat burglar.
He's gonna steal shit upstairs. I know it.
You're gonna be missing some. You're gonna be missing some candelabras.
God damn it, George. But no, as much as George wants to complain and not talk shit,
He has a point.
but he has a point.
No,
That's what I was trying to say. He's making very good points.
solid points, but
Yes.
he's wrong. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's okay.
Hey, gobbledygookie, you're wrong. But
What are we doing here? You stepping on my tail? What are we doing?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't care.
I agree.
You can sit
I
here and tell me
agree.
all you want that it's not. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas. There's Christmas fucking music.
well,
the
the
whole
fact-
point of the movie is it is Christmas time.
The fact that it takes place during Christmas is the least part of my. They could have put one Christmas tree in the corner and I'd been like, fine. But
Right,
dude,
right.
it is a story at its roots, a story of love and redemption. And it's, I mean, what's more Christmassy than that?
Exactly.
I would try to remove it. Okay, so just from feeling, right? You
Right.
go
From
into this
feeling.
movie. You're not here to debate what kind of movie it is, and then you come out and you're like, you ask yourself, was that a Christmas movie?
Dude,
From the feeling of your gut, and this feels just
the
enough
way him and the
to
dude
be
from
a
Family
Christmas
Matters
movie.
embrace at the end, like they were like
Yes.
best friends over the course of like 4 or 5 hours.
I really like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude.
Like, they're just talking to each
Over
other over a
walkie-talkie,
CB
yeah.
And
radio
they've
or
never
whatever.
seen each other. They just knew.
Yeah,
they just knew.
They didn't even know what each other looked like, but yeah, they
male
looked
bonding.
in. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They looked at
Male
each other,
bonding.
and it's like,
when he
that's my
buys those
guy.
donuts at the beginning, and the fucking clerk's like, yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
they're from my wife. Yeah.
It's a man. This is a man's movie. It feels
Dude,
like a man's movie.
Right. They could have just named this movie Man Christmas, and we'd be like, yep, got it.
Dude,
100%.
let's make the movie A Man's Christmas, but it's literally just a retelling
Of Die Hard.
Of Die Hard.
I want to be Al Powell.
All right.
I want to sit on like a red suede chair while I read this in a robe with a fire in the background.
Why isn't this a kid's book for Christmas?
You know what I'm saying?
It might already be. Let's be real. How cool! I'm gonna
I
be
have a
Alan
story
Rickman.
to
I'm
tell
just
you.
going out here and saying that I'm gonna be
Alan
Alan Rickman. Gosh, Alan Rickman.
That's my favorite fun fact. I know you have it, but that is my favorite fun fact of the movie.
Just say it. What do you got?
So when he's holding on to Holly McClane at the end,
Yes.
Okay.
and he falls.
Gennaro.
Holly Gennaro, Holly McClane, whatever. they told He's on.
Shut up.
He's talking to Tiffany. Go fuck yourself, stupid mutt.
Our dog is an idiot.
How dare you?
They told
How dare you?
everybody. The director told Alan Rickman, they were going to count down from 3, 2, 1, and they were going to let him go.
Oh yeah.
They let him go at 1, so his reaction in his eyes is
Authentic.
real, authentic.
Alan Rickman's the shit.
Oh,
Dude.
dude, yeah. Alan Rickman's one of the best actors ever.
Yeah, so we talked about Galaxy. Have you guys mentioned?
Shut the fuck
Galaxy
up. That's
Quest?
going to be my next goddamn
Also-
pick.
Oh, it's
I know we're
good.
getting kind of ahead of ourselves, with them coming in and all that shit. But if the fucking terrorists didn't have ego problems, they would have got away with everything. If they would
Oh,
just kept their
100%.
fucking
Define their ego
heads.
problems.
Every fight that you get into with these guys, it feels like an ego. They lose to their
He's
own
like,
ego.
he even tells him like it's personal now.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna kill you like I killed your brother.
The desk one sealed it for me, where the guy's like shooting through the desk and they get to the
Oh.
very end.
And he
You're
goes
out
last
of the
time.
table. Where are you going to
He's
go?
like, next time, don't wait. And he
Right,
shoots him and
right.
right through it. He's like, not this time. Or
Right,
whatever
yeah.
that one
The,
line
the
is.
only
the
qualm
balls.
the only qualm I have with that, and I said it to Tiffany when we watched it, was how did he know that he killed him?
I mean, if you shoot me in the thighs so close to my dick, I'm going down anyway.
But I'm under the table, right? And I'm shooting upwards. Obviously, I know he's there because there's
that
no more
whole
table,
scene
right?
sucked.
Yeah.
That whole scene was terrible.
You wait- you
could see him. It's a zigzag table,
Right.
so you get
Yeah.
the math doesn't
You know
work.
what you do?
You see him
Get
here.
off the table and go.
Yeah. He's following
Like you
them
win.
through a.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You
That's
have
why
the high ground. Stop shooting through the table, bro.
you have the high ground.
He
Jump-
could have got down.
Jump
Anakin.
down and go.
one of
Oh,
those
you're
things,
crawling
whatever.
still.
Well, I don't know. Didn't he still want like the cover? I mean, the cover's not actually blocking any bullets, but it's still giving him like.
No.
Well, no.
can't
John
see me.
McClane played it right. The terrorist played it wrong. Just jump off the fucking table and go.
But then
"Brett,
John
you
McClane's
dead.
just gonna shoot you.
Hold on, you can see in the movie, and this is like I don't try to pay attention to this stuff, but this happened as I was
It
watching.
happens, dude.
So the table goes in this zigzag. It goes straight, left, and then straight.
Who
right?
designed this fucking office?
I don't fucking.
Asians.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Takagi.
Nakatomis, dude.
Fucking
Nakatomi.
Shui.
He gets to the first corner while Bruce Willis is already on the straightaway, and he can see
So you
him,
can see him.
Right?
So just blast
under
him.
the table.
Yeah.
Further, like
Just
what?
take
You're
a
right.
deep breath, bro, and
Yeah,
shoot him.
Jesus.
Right.
He's all caught up in the moment.
Right.
I've never
And then-
fired a gun before.
I didn't come here for intelligence.
Every
like
single.
rookie
and I
eyes.
love this. The one henchman is my favorite henchman of all time. He's been in a ton of movies. All of the bad
The
guys
Asian
are
guy with the-
German except the one Asian guy.
He's
And
in
the,
a lot
and
of
the
80s
black
movies.
guy. The black guy too.
Well, he was the.
Oh, you're talking
I'm in
about,
Friendster.
Yeah.
I'm in Friendster.
I'm in Friendster. Give me. I need one more minute. I bet they rerouted me
Yeah.
to Friendster. Fucking
Every time I think about that.
What is that?
It's a Dane Cook
Dane
joke.
Cook joke.
Oh.
But yeah, the one Asian guy, he was in Big Trouble in Little China. He's been in a million things,
Another
dude.
great
He was also.
Yeah.
He was
We
also.
love that 80s cheese here.
We
I
just.
fit in so good.
We just said it. That guy is one of the very first guys to die in Last Action Hero in the back of that red
Oh
truck.
my God, you're right.
What
Yep.
the fuck?
Dude, he's
Are you
always
talking
a,
about the dynamite truck?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking
he's
about?
always a henchman and he always dies.
I wonder if he was in that movie for that purpose.
Big gun. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep saying big gun.
You killed my favorite
Now,
second
you-
cousin.
You know
So
what?
everyone
you
here's
made
a
me just think
cheesy
of something.
action- like an old cheesy.
Oh,
action
yeah,
movie
dude.
star?
100%.
I gotta
You-
figure-
I mean, you know me.
Like I'm huge into cheesy. Like
I'm gonna say the movie title, and you know where I'm going. Cobra.
oh, you want to do? We should do Cobra. We should do Tango and Cash.
Anything.
We should do any of the Escape from L.A. I would
Ooh.
love.
Escape from New York.
New York,
okay.
LA.
Escape from L.A.
When they took it next
Cheese
up,
fucking city. I
the
love
basketball
that
scene in that still
Dude,
resonates for me as a
so
child. I'm a Metal Gear
good.
Solid fan.
Basketball.
Yes!
From,
Yeah. I mean
Snake
that.
Plissken.
movie.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
Oh my
well,
god!
us three.
Us three.
Us
Really?
three, yeah.
Is there another one? Is
Brent doesn't know what we're talking about.
What's that?
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, you're not.
I love the game. I've never seen a movie.
Well, no, there's
we're
no
not-
movie.
we're
Wait,
not-
wait.
Oh, not yet.
There is a movie though, and it's
Not yet.
called Escape from
Yeah,
LA.
you're right.
Well, they're making the one with what's his face? Supposedly. What's his
Okay.
name?
Yeah, Oscar
Holy
Isaac.
shit.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
Hold on,
casting,
Brent's got something.
I'm on with it.
Okay, so that Asian henchman's guy, his name is Al Leong. Okay,
Al
With a G?
Leong
Is there a
Ball.
G at the end of that?
yeah, Leong.
Leong. Is that French?
No, it's Chinese.
Oh,
Big Trouble.
that's
Obviously.
confusing.
Big Trouble in Little China. Like I said, Lethal Weapon,
Yeah.
Die Hard, Bill and Ted:
Yeah.
Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, these are all good.
Dude, Death Warrant, Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Oh.
Dude, Last Action Hero, call that Hot Shots Part 2.
Dude, that movie's so fucking good.
Shots
Beverly
is
Hills
great.
Cop 3. He was
Tiger's
in
Blood.
fucking Double Dragon. He's in
Double
Escape
Dragon
from
is not good.
L.A.
Escape from LA is amazing.
Dude,
This guy's
He was
in
the guy.
everything.
He was the guy.
Yes.
He was the background guy.
He's
The
always
Asian
got
guy.
that
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, you need an
guy.
Asian? Is it cheesy? I got the guy. I
and-
got you.
I got him.
Yeah,
In
he's on speed dial.
2014, he played himself in a movie called Awesome Asian Bad Guys.
Dude.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so there's no
he really
way.
embraced the cheese, dude.
Exactly.
There's no
Ali
way.
Young might be my new favorite actor.
Honestly, I'm with you.
There's no way that his agent was the best agent ever.
He might
Oh
he might
my.
secretly be the best agent.
Cast-
ever.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, anytime there was a movie where, like, hey, we need a henchman, well, I got the guy. Perfect
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
He's
Do you like-
look at his resume.
Do you like Fu Manchus and long balding hair?
Boom.
I'm in.
Boom.
Did you
in
see
it.
that? What I tagged you in with the new Nicolas Cage movie? That's
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
out?
I commented on
like-
it. It looks amazing.
It's not Pig, is it?
No, it's like
No,
it's
I
like
heard that's
embarrassing.
Dude,
It's like
Mike and Amanda watched
the
it, loved
title?
it.
Yeah, I want to watch. It's on
the
Hulu right
title
now.
is the movie's about Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
I've seen
Nicolas
that
Cage
about
plays
him, like,
Nicolas
And
Cage.
he's
Yeah.
playing himself, and the title is like bearing unmeasurable talent or
Right,
something
right.
like that.
Oh,
It is
God.
the most perfect. Yeah, it's the most hilarious thing.
That's very Nick Cage.
Yeah, you ever watch that interview where he's like, I'm a method actor to his core, and you're just laughing at him the whole fucking time?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
All right, Con Air, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Con Air. Full
I
stop.
love
It's
that
like-
movie.
he's
I
like,
love that movie.
Love that movie
amazing.
too.
Daniel Day-Lewis. Like, no.
I will say,
Hilarious.
I will,
Christian Bale.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Me on top, though.
Nicolas Cage definitely on top.
I'm gonna say this. There's a movie that came out with Nicolas Cage that is one of the movies that like pulls at my heartstrings, and it is a Christmas movie.
The Wicker Man.
It's called The Family Man.
Oh,
It's with Meg.
Yeah.
No,
Face Off.
Marissa Tomei.
Oof.
We're gonna
love-
get to Face
love
Off in a
Marissa
second.
Tomei.
Come on, cheesy.
Um,
I want that cheese.
I want it.
We
Dude,
just
Face
need
Off
we
is
just
so
need an
good.
episode where we just compare Nick Cage movies.
Oh, the
Oh,
Nick
there's so many
Cage.
good of them. There's so many
co-
good of them.
Just no
collection.
particular.
Whoa.
No
How about
particular.
how about we wait a while and we just do full blown Nick Cage November?
Does
Is that
it
a
need
thing?
to be?
Is that already a thing, or
I
you just
mean,
make that up?
We're
I
making it up as
like
we
tip
go.
of my tongue.
I like it, and I'm sold.
I mean, we wait 10 months, but Nick Cage November.
Everybody
Doesn't
pick
matter.
their favorite
Every
Nick Cage
episode,
movie.
yeah, is a Nick Cage.
4 episodes of all
I
Nick
say The
Cage.
Weatherman. That's my favorite one. I love that
The
movie.
Weatherman's good. I would pick, like I just said, The Family Man. Why is he in so many man movies?
I was thinking the
Wicker
same
Man.
thing.
Wicker Man,
what's-
Weatherman,
I'm having
Family
so
But
Man.
it's in
much-
150 fucking movies.
You're right.
I'm having such a problem remembering every movie that's not like I only remember the terrible ones. Right? I can't remember.
That's
any good-
most of them, though.
It's most of them.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
mean,
What did he do that
Peggy Sue
movie
Got
where he was
Married,
an
remember
angel?
that.
What movie was that? Where it was like
Oh,
Driving Miss Daisy.
it-
Wasn't that Nick
it's-
Cage?
Are you thinking Michael with?
No, that's
John
John
Travolta?
Travolta.
That's
yeah.
John Travolta with the Angel's
think
Wings.
it'll come back to me.
I
It'll
think-
come back.
I think
Wait.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like the sweetest love story of all time.
City of
You've
Angels.
got
City of
mail.
Angels.
City of Angels,
Got
yes.
it.
It had the
Oh,
Black
God.
Crow
Give up
soundtrack.
No, that's Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo
son.
Dolls,
Is
dude.
it Goo Goo Dolls? Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't want
That
the
one.
world to see
Iris
me.
did it.
Yes,
Banger.
Yes, yes.
He was
yes.
in the music video going back
was.
and forth
Yeah,
between the
he
fucking
was.
bullshit.
Oh, I'm so glad we're talking about
That's
this.
that's the only song that I know how to like take advantage of a 12-string guitar on. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I'm like, yes, this belongs here.
City of
The four of us should just cover that song
Let's
for
do
the
it.
episode. And
Yes.
release it
Perfect.
simultaneously.
That will be the
Yes.
intro. All right, real quick. We're gonna
And
get
I'd
back to
give up
something.
forever
All right, Die Hard,
to
Die Hard.
you.
Back to Die Hard, the box office take. Let's go
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I want
Summer-
Brent to guess this. first.
Okay, so it was released in July.
Summer blockbuster.
Summer
Terrible at this.
blockbusters were a thing in the 88. $30 million. Limited release. 200 million.
All right,
I'm going big.
that's
I'm
a
going
good-
big.
that's a
What
good-
year
that's
was
good.
this?
88.
You can't do
88.
that, Steve. Steve, you can't go. Oh, yeah, 'cause you're
No,
kinda
no, I'm
giving it
saying,
away.
I can
Pulls a
take
little
it.
bit of a Joe Pesci.
I'm gonna say. What'd you say? What'd you say?
200.
I'm gonna say 180. Nah,
One,
my first number was 130. And I'm gonna stick with my gut. 130.
Yeah. Stick with your gut. bro.
130.
130. He's at 130. Walter,
I'm gonna do 201.
201. He's
What a
price.
dick.
He is price is right in you. Is that
Hey,
a thing? Price is
Until I
right
get
in
good
you.
at this is what I'm gonna do. So fuck you guys.
Brent's got something.
Al Leong was also in The Scorpion King.
He was in everything because he's the,
he lost
the
most of
best
his
I
points.
fucking
still
guy
like
ever.
how terrible that the CG in that fucking movie is.
That's not.
Wait,
good.
The Scorpion King or the Mummy
The
Returns?
Mummy Returns.
He was in Scorpion King.
Is
The
two
Mummy
thumbs down.
Returns.
The
they're
worst
both-
CGI ever.
Okay. Yes.
But what's
That
funny
was-
is the Mummy has the best CGI ever for that time, and it
it's
makes
funny,
no
though,
sense.
If you watch, like people on YouTube have like redone the CGI.
yeah, the
it's great.
quarter crew.
It's great. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve
You
showed me
see-
that.
Yeah, dude, they're
So
amazing.
You showed me that too.
Yeah, I probably should show
It's
you.
fucking sick.
That's
It
like
is
Steve's
amazing.
thing. Steve watches those guys. And
I
every-
watch too much
subscribes.
YouTube. Yeah.
Clearly.
Speaking of YouTube, you should subscribe to the Screen Bros being this guy right here.
Yeah,
we do
there
our
you go.
thing. Yeah, hey, but
We just did a
anyways,
Spider-Man review.
we
Yeah,
did,
it's
and
great.
it was great. See what we think about it. I don't know. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Don't talk about
I was
Anyways.
hoping Al Leong was on Cameo. I just pay him to shout out the fucking podcast.
Oh,
Dude, we
what's
should
up?
do
Oh,
that.
that'd be genius.
Just
That
go
would
through
be
every
genius.
single Cameo person and just
So
Throw him a dime, be like,
so
hey,
wh-
shout out the decision reel.
So here's the thing. Most people on Cameo have figured out that if you're not doing a personal message, so
They'll-
like
you pay more.
I got my stepdad a Cameo for Father's Day one year, and he fucking I
remember
got,
y'all said you were gonna get me a Cameo for my birthday, and I didn't get one, and I almost.
You want to know
cried.
how much
So,
I
fuck
love
you guys.
Steve? Real quick before you keep going, he got me a cameo from
Yeah.
David Hayter
right.
from Metal Gear Solid.
Right.
David Hayter.
I have
I
like
thought we were
three.
friends, guys.
I have three favorite birthday presents of all times, and that is my second favorite birthday.
What did he say?
Oh,
Do you
thank
have
you.
it saved? Can I see it later?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
it. It's on
yeah,
my
I-
phone.
I have it
I
saved, too.
actively
that.
saved the file.
I love that.
I have
surveillance
the
camera?
I have
I
the
cut up-
Cameo. I got my stepdad too. It's Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Wally,
What's up?
you're pretty good.
Oh, you're pretty good.
Oh, God, you need to learn how to do the fucking snake voice.
I could probably get it pretty quick.
Dude, it's so good.
But
Kept you
so but
waiting,
yeah,
huh?
most people on
5
Cameo
sixes
like say
and
they charge
pineapple.
$50. Say they charge $50 to wish
CQC.
somebody a happy birthday and
Yeah.
like say their tagline. They'll want like $300 to shout out a business.
Yeah, and it makes sense. I
Yeah,
get
for
it.
sure.
I get it.
But
I'm not mad at
dude,
it.
I want to
Imagining-
find some C-list fucking action stars, and if it's like
Michael
yes,
Madsen.
yeah, $75
Yeah.
to say like check out the decision reel.
Perfect.
Holy
and
shit.
then we should get like 5 or 6 of them and then just make like
So,
a
Dude,
fucking...
I'm
say
gonna
that.
look tonight.
All right,
Post
all
them
right.
like
I
post them like
cut
once
up-
a month on
yeah,
the
or
Facebook
something. Yeah,
for a
yeah,
little
yeah.
while.
Yeah,
I
perfect.
cut up the video that Steve sent me.
That's
and-
fucking genius.
And edited the audio so that way it sounds super good, and attached it to my Twitch.
Oh, yeah, and you would say like...
And my introduction on my Twitch channel was David Hayter saying like my name,
Wally.
and, yeah, and every Metal Gear Solid quote you can think of.
He says all that on the.
Yeah, he
Oh,
hears
dude,
a
they
he,
embrace the cheese.
he
They know what they're
hears-
doing.
He hears a lawnmower in the background. And he's like, "That's a Hind D."
Yeah. Dude, it's so good. It's so good.
What's
the
so
Russian
good, man. It's so
gunship
fucking
doing
good.
here?
Yeah, with Russian gunship.
All right, so Wally, did you guess box office?
Yeah, he went
Yeah,
201. Like
Oh, 201,
I
that's
was,
right.
I was a
That's
cuck,
right, you're
as
right, you're right.
Brent would say.
This motherfucker. All right, so
I
the
don't like it.
overall...
sir.
Until I
didn't
get
like
good,
it.
this is what I'm gonna keep doing. Until I get good at this.
Until I get good. He's going to
safe
price right
bet,
you.
safe
All right,
bet.
so the opening weekend, remember, it only debuted
21.
in 21 theaters,
Yeah.
was $601,000.
That's a good opening weekend
That's
for
pretty good for
21,
21
theaters.
theaters.
Holy
not bad.
shit.
I
But the
forgot about
overall box office take, 141.6.
There you go, George.
Hey,
There you go,
hey,
George.
I knew it. I was feeling it.
Georgie Porgy.
Now-
Glad I stuck with that number.
Yeah, I do want to say something, and getting back to the Screen Bros. Spider-Man this weekend.
Holy shit.
What do you guys think that movie fucking raked in?
It probably
I already know,
made-
so I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't know because it's also competing with the fact that it's on HBO Max.
No, it's not.
No, it's not streaming anywhere yet.
Oh,
streaming
fuck!
anymore.
No,
that
it
movie
would've
made
been-
some
it wo-
fucking money.
And
It would have been
You know what it is
Disney
competing
Plus.
with? Omicron.
Right.
So, I mean,
Omicron puts the I-8.
I think
No one
I think
gives a
Spider-Man
fuck.
is more powerful.
No
than
one
Omicron.
gives
No
a
one,
fuck.
no one does at this point.
Yeah,
so,
the government is 100% trying to send us back to where we're right now.
yeah. So I just want to play this
they're
game.
trying to lock us down again.
Right. What do you
Not
two
at
guys?
work? I'm saying, not in my job.
Well, you work from home.
They're trying to send us back. That's my
Oh,
point.
my bad. I'm
Bullshit.
sorry. Okay, but real quick, what do you guys think that Spider-Man movie made just this weekend?
65 million.
Okay.
This weekend?
Yep.
As soon as Doc Ock showed us shit in the previews.
Way more than that.
No way. In a weekend, dog.
In
relax.
1 weekend, 140.
I know what this is.
Maybe 240.
Are you ready for
240,
this?
240.
It may-
Fuck out of here.
240.
It made over $500 million
In 1 weekend?
in 1
So
weekend.
it's going to be the highest grossing
obscene.
movie of all time?
Obscene.
It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the least cool fucking
No,
action hero of all
because
time.
Hold on. Let
This
me
is-
Wally's
this
gonna
is
take
the
this
biggest
one
thing
from
since
me.
Infinity War. This is the biggest thing
I
since.
fucking
this is
hate
let me
fucking
tell you.
Spider-Man, dog.
Yeah. Well,
Let me tell you.
You're
this movie has done something that I have never seen before.
Oh, he was trying to tell me earlier.
It's
do not give me
there's-
spoilers.
I'm not
please.
going to. Oh yeah.
Too soon
Okay.
for spoilers, for
I'm
sure.
not going to give you shit, but let
Anything
me tell
that's
you
in the
that,
trailer is fair
that
game.
there's stuff I can't. No, I can't say shit. But it's when you go see this, I really want you to come back to me and then tell me how. Did you watch the older ones? Were you invested? So like the Toby and the Garfield.
I didn't
ones?
see the second Garfield one because the first one wasn't
didn't
that
matter.
great.
Didn't
Yeah,
matter.
you don't have to. You don't have to. But go watch this, and I'm not going to say shit. And then I want you to come back, and I want you to tell me how good you felt at the end of this movie.
Fuck!
The only thing I'm gonna say,
you feel
and I told him
so
this.
fucking good.
Yeah, I
at the end of this
told
movie.
Brent this
I haven't had
earlier.
a movie do this before.
Right. I've never felt such a rush of emotion
Yeah, nah.
and a roller coaster of emotion through a movie like I did this movie.
What you should do, and I was telling him
Yeah.
that I would really appreciate this opinion. Have you seen the old Toby movies? You just don't like them.
Maybe the first one.
Okay, so
You
this
just
would
don't
be
like
better because
superhero
you're
shit,
further
though.
removed.
This is exactly what we're talking
Yeah, yeah,
about.
you're
You've
further
never
removed.
seen it. Go fucking see it
You
and
should
see what you
see
think.
it, and I want to know how
So
you
you say
feel about
so
it.
you say somebody who's pretty far removed should watch it just
Oh, yeah.
without the
Oh,
context.
yeah.
Because Kelsey
I think
it does not
that
keep up on the shit.
I would
She does-
love to see what she would
Yeah?
think. Yeah.
She
I
wants to go
think
see it in
it's-
theaters. She's
Go
like,
see
I
it.
want to go see it.
Go
Yeah?
tomorrow.
I think
Go
that
tonight.
someone
Fuck
that
it.
We're gonna-
hasn't
That's a good idea.
Or
We're
has
going
no
Thursday.
Let's say hold on. What's the last showing for tonight?
someone
Probably
ha-
like 7
like if you
o'clock,
don't
dude.
have any
Shit,
investment.
dog.
I'll go with you.
Well, unless you're going to AMC.
I'll go with you.
If you don't have any investment, I still think this is a great fucking.
And that's what
movie.
I want to know. Like
Me
anybody
too,
who
me
doesn't
too.
know about anything
But
going to
if
see it if
you
they think that
do-
movie, yeah.
If you are
It's 8 o'clock.
mildly invested in the whole fucking universe or the Spider-Man stuff, this is like one of the biggest fucking payoffs of all
That
time.
sounded really good. Had
That was
some
pretty
bass
good.
behind it, yeah.
Sorry.
No,
But
you're
I'm
good.
not going to say anymore because I want that
Yeah,
experience
exactly.
for you guys to be as authentic as humanly possible.
Awesome.
Yeah, I really
So
do not
authentic.
want. I
Go get a fucking Slurpee,
I
get
don't
some of
fuck
that,
with-
that cheese popcorn, and it's
I want it
some
all.
minis, some minis.
Yeah, we do mini-
We do movies and minis.
I'm gonna
We do
stuff that
movies
in
and
my
minis
pants.
around here.
Movies and minis.
Movies
No,
and
no,
minis.
You go buy 3 minis, right?
That's not a mini.
Get a
get-
high C.
You get a large
Slurpee.
drink.
Slurpee.
No,
Get
what?
no,
I
get a
see.
Coke
That's
Slurpee.
fine.
You need to get the
Coke
dude.
Slurpee.
I
You
see.
think no, get the Slurpee because even
Come
if
on,
it
man.
I
You
do
guys
high
are
C and
rookies.
Tito's,
I expected.
bro.
I mean,
more
do
from
what you
guys.
want.
Listen,
But the
Wallace.
Slurpee is where it's at
Listen.
because it will fucking melt and then you have a drink later.
It'll what?
It will
Melt.
melt.
Milt?
It'll melt.
What am I supposed to say?
That
Am
sounds
I-
like
am I-
you grow-
Say the word milk.
I don't know
Milk.
science, but it sounds like it would grow fungus. Whatever that.
Look,
whatever
I
that
have
word
an
is.
accent. I'm sorry. I'm from a different country.
Motherfucker,
Oh,
you've
don't
been
pull
here
that
for
card.
30
Don't
years.
pull
Just
that
don't fucking. I'm gonna pull a card all day, every day.
It's so
Milk.
annoying.
In his defense,
Milk.
I stole a couple of his words. So
Which
it's fine.
ones?
Cuck.
We had this conversation.
That
last
wasn't my
time,
word.
but so Steve used to say, "Well, okay." So Took
Both.
was the biggest one.
Get me on it. Both.
I always say Took.
You know what?
Yeah, Took.
Like
I only say
fools
took
of
to
a took.
I only
I
say
had
took
a-
to piss Vinny off, and he hates it.
I also had you can correct me
Drake,
of this because
you know
it's
what?
been so
Drake is
long,
Canadian.
Steve.
What is?
And Drake is Canadian, and
Yeah.
he wrote a song called
He was in a
Both,
wheelchair
and he didn't say both.
Both.
Steve, correct me of this. We
Yes.
were kids, right? So I had a British,
Different province. No, it's not same province.
Same province.
I had a
Yeah.
British girlfriend, and she said the term garage.
Garage.
Garage. Yeah.
Garage.
Yeah.
And I believe you told me that was how you used to say it.
Yo,
Was that
what happened to your
true?
British
Yeah.
girlfriend? Is she still around here?
Didn't she move to Florida?
Yes, she did.
Damn
Yeah.
it. I love a British accent.
But
That
she wasn't
automatic-
British. She wasn't British. She was American and
She
moved to Britain, then moved
claimed
back.
British.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's annoying. Fuck that bitch. Never mind.
No, she was very
Yeah.
nice.
She
I'm
was,
just-
she was sweet,
she was
but
very
yeah,
nice.
that was annoying if I think about it.
Yeah, dude. How did
That's like me saying everything's Canadian because I'm from Canadian.
now?
You're the most
you're from
Canadian
Canada?
person I know.
Yeah, you did say Canada, bro.
I know.
Now,
This
I
is a
will-
joke because that's what people tell me all
I
the
will
time.
say, I will say this: when my
Getting
sister,
meta.
my sister
like
had when my sister was stationed in London twice for the Air Force, or excuse me, a couple hours outside of London, but she was in England, and she had an American couple that were her friends, and they had a kid. Shut up, bitch.
Not you. I'm making fun of him looking at his phone, bitch.
Oh,
Me?
Oh, I was just making
No,
sure I
no,
didn't
no,
get
no,
any
he-
text messages.
I'm watching Steve click on stuff as we
Oh.
talk about
So-
like tangent.
so they had a kid in America who spoke American English. They also had a son in England who spoke the King's English, and it was
The
hila-
King's English.
King's
God.
English.
That
They
sounds so
The
cool.
Kingslish.
It was
does sound cool.
so.
What do you spoke?
So
The King's English.
I turned 21 in England.
Turned 2020.
And my sister threw a little party for me and had a bunch of people there I didn't know. And there was like a 3-year-old running around speaking the King's English and a 5-year-old running around speaking American. And it was so fucking funny.
It must have
sounds
been weird
amazing.
too, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
There-
really
Nick,
does sound
Nick
amazing.
Swartzen does a joke about it.
Okay.
And I lived it in real life and it's fucking so funny.
That's funny.
You fucking have your own British kid.
Yeah, I like it. Top 10 that week.
I love this.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
What?
Number 10.
Ninja
80.
Turtles.
88 live action.
I want to see 88. No.
All right,
No, it
don't
was-
don't
it was-
fuck with me
It
real
was
quick.
90.
Turtles was like
It was
90.
it was
Don't
90.
fuck
I'm
with
just
me.
being
Don't-
dumb.
Solid even.
Don't
90.
fuck with me right now because Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze is one of my favorite movies.
That movie
Oh,
is
I will
so
die on that
beyond
hill.
Underrated.
I will
forgot
die
about
on that hill.
I'm with you. I will die there too, brother.
I don't even fucking care. Give me,
That's
give
so
me.
good.
I filmed that this
Go
past,
ninja, go ninja,
Go.
go.
I filmed that this past Saturday in my apartment.
It's so good.
Yeah, Secrets of the Ooze.
Yeah, Secrets
Yeah.
of the Ooze.
Oh.
TGRI.
Wasn't it also what was the bad guy in that first Power Rangers movie? Didn't he have the wasn't he the Ooze
Ivan
guy too?
Ooze.
Ivan
Ooze.
The
Ivan
Ooze is back.
The
That's-
White Ranger.
Dude, beyond the
That movie
movie
was good.
That's my
sucking
porn name, the White Ranger.
I don't like it.
Big Dick Daddy from Cincinnati.
You were
the White Ranger.
The White Power
I want to say,
Ranger,
I want to
You were
say,
the White Power Ranger?
Yeah, Eureka White Gold.
your boy. I want to say that the first Power Rangers movie is actually a good movie. The thing that kills it is the CGI looks so bad.
So bad.
I
It does look
I haven't
really bad,
seen it
but
since
every
I was
Power Ranger
literally a
TV
child.
show is like
But no, they
It's
didn't have
just like
CGI in
sparklers.
Tell
there.
me if you
Live-
gave a
live
fuck when you were
action.
literally a child. Tell me if you gave a fuck when you were a child.
No,
No.
obviously
You were like,
not.
no.
But
You were
I
like,
felt
fuck yeah,
like
dinosaurs, fuck yeah.
well, no. I was
uh,
past that point.
Megazord.
I was past that point where I cared about CGI when I watched it, right? And I was
Megazord
like,
was
oh,
bomb.
this looks fucking terrible.
Y'all
Really?
see, I know
Not
y'all
me.
are only a couple years younger than me, but I was too old for
years.
Power Rangers when it came out on
Makes
TV.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I believe
That,
it.
that was
So
my
were you-
jam.
you would've
Power
been-
Rangers in Space was my fucking jam.
I did
Mine-
not
the
fuck
first
with
one was
that.
mine,
I did
the
not
very
fuck with
first
that.
No, I love it
First
too.
one for me too.
But I remember watching
I'd
more
go
of
out on my
the space.
trampoline and like fucking bicycle kick, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Liu Kang.
It was great. I'd be doing.
Yo, how about that
backflips.
first Mortal Kombat movie?
But you would have
Amazing,
been
amazing. That's on my. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it
I'm
soon.
not
One of the
trying to
best action
date-
movies ever
Huh?
made.
Like so,
Yes.
you're a few years older, right?
86.
He's 3 years
So
old.
you
So he's
and
the same
I-
age as
2
my
years
brother.
older. 2 years
we're
older.
like we were like between
Oh yeah.
8.
I'm
and,
math. What is that?
between like 8 and 11, maybe 12. That
Yeah.
was like prime. Maybe
Prime.
7. Between
Optimus
7
Prime.
and like 11 was probably prime Power Ranger.
Oh yeah,
Era.
yeah.
So,
So
I
you
was-
were coming right out of that. So it was like you were like, this is
Real
not
quick, I
where
want to
I'm-
say something.
That was a pretty
Bren
good
is
Arnold for a
always
second.
coming.
I'm always coming.
Always. Sorry.
I'll come on these walls.
Ooze,
I'll
Ivan
come,
Ooze.
I'll come here.
Dropping loads.
I'll shit on these walls, Ray. How come we haven't done fucking scary?
Was it
movies?
you that I was trying to
Yeah.
explain where dropping loads came from?
Yeah, it's Hot Tub Time Machine.
No.
But that
Not
comes
Hot
from
Tub
another.
Machine.
That,
No,
that was from
it's
a
Nick-
porno,
it's Nick
right?
Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he's got it. I don't know,
Dropping
Brent.
loads.
Whatever. He would be
Whatever.
the old
All right.
Teddy lineup.
All right,
guy.
number
That's
10.
definitely-
Number 10.
All right,
And,
all right.
and he's done that to a member of our community now.
Look
Yeah,
at you.
She's fucked Nick Manning.
I don't care. Somehow we're going to figure out a way to get somebody either, that was him, either
Excuse me.
onto this podcast or to one of our shows for our bands.
Yo,
They're
I
in the
know.
area. It's going to happen.
I wonder if I could pay her for a cameo just to shout us out.
Who? Let's.
I feel like I know
What's
what's
number
going
10?
on right now.
What, the Christy Mack thing?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No,
No,
what?
yes. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Number
What's number
number,
10?
number
Let's keep
10.
going. Let's keep going. Let's move on.
You
Let's move
think
on.
we haven't had one of those in a while. Number 10, Crocodile Dundee 2.
Oh, two.
2.
That's L.A.
I forgot
Yeah.
those fucking things
Allah.
existed until just now.
That's not a knife.
I
That
love
That
is
was
a
in
knife.
both, right? That was the
Both?
first one.
Both.
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 That's not a
Yeah,
knife. Was in
both.
the
It was-
That's
yeah.
the first one.
First I
yeah.
had a drink and then a smoke.
I'm just making sure. I'm
Yeah,
just-
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
correcting.
He's just making sure. Number 9, Arthur 2 on the Rocks.
No idea.
Arthur was Martin Short.
No, it was
Right.
some British guy.
Martin Short. I haven't heard that.
I love Martin Short though.
I do
I
too.
really do. I invented children. Number 8, License to Drive.
Wow.
No,
You're
That's
about
Cor-
to
that's
hit me with
Cor-
a
that's
James
like
Bond
Cor-
reference.
That's the Corey Haim and Corey Feldman
Maybe.
vehicle.
Can you do something for me?
Yeah.
The part from Lost Boys where you're like making fun of Corey Haim.
I don't
My
remember.
own brother.
I
love it. I love
literally
it.
don't even remember the delivery.
My own
shit.
brother, a vampire. My own brother.
Yeah, but I don't remember. how
Yeah,
to
no,
say
it was
I just-
funny. It was
I
funny.
just remember
Hold
that
on,
being
hold on.
complete
Hold
trash
on.
delivery.
License to Drive, 1988. Like we said, teenager Les Anderson, played by Corey Haim, thinks his life
No, you're right.
can't get any worse after he flunks a driver's exam.
No shit.
Even though he didn't receive his license, Les refuses to break his date with cool Mercedes Lane, played by Heather Graham.
Oh
What?
shit! I
Okay.
What a
would do
name,
the-
Mercedes
I would do the exact
Lane.
Same thing.
And he decides to
that's a
lift his
stripper name.
family's prized luxury car for the occasion. Unfortunately, Mercedes sneaks some booze along, passes out drunk, and confused Les makes the bad decision of enlisting his rebellious friend Dean for help,
Is
played
Dean-
by Corey fucking
I
Feldman.
fucking knew
The
it.
movie
Hey, I
Lost
met
Boys
Corey
is a
Feldman.
vibe.
Dude,
100%.
License to Drive has
I'm not a Joel
The-
Schumacher fan.
It's that soundtrack. The soundtrack pulls me
It's only
in.
one song, dude.
yeah.
It pulls you
and
in.
Sexy Sax Man
It is
song.
the
Oh,
introduction
Who
to the
retweeted our
movie.
podcast for free? And
It is the beginning of the movie.
Thou
It draws me in
shalt
immediately the
not
doors.
kill.
It's so good. It's so
And
good.
It really is.
I'll
so
jump.
good.
I'll fanboy the shit out of that.
oh,
movie.
I love.
I'm not
dude,
big on
the
that
fucked
movie.
up thing is, I picked that movie.
favorite
and-
vampire
And you
movie,
didn't even
George.
like it.
No, I
George,
loved it, but I was falling asleep the whole
Favorite
episode.
vampire?
Favorite vampire movie, George. Go ahead, real quick.
Okay, I just putting me on the spot.
Oh,
In
yeah,
that moment, the
100%.
first thing that came to
Because
mind.
that's my
The first thing that came
second
to mind.
favorite.
First thing that came to mind. Blade 1.
Ooh,
That movie's
okay.
fucking good, dude.
All right. You can't, dude. The intro to that movie.
Some motherfuckers always
sets,
trying to ice skate uphill, dog. I love that.
Are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Are you talking about when they're in the
Yeah,
underground German
in the
club
shower
and
or
the big
whatever?
Kills fucking everybody, dude.
It's got like the
That's a
German
good
underground.
fucking
I'm gonna blow
techno.
all of your minds right now with my favorite vampire movie.
Interview
I
with a Vampire.
guarantee I'm the
Interview with a
only
Vampire.
one in this room that has seen it. 1985's Once Bitten.
Nope,
No,
I've seen it.
of
Jim
course
Carrey,
we've
baby.
seen
Jim
that.
Carrey. Come on.
Yeah, it's
that
pretty
movie's
good.
so good.
I haven't
pretty
seen that.
good.
What the
Wait,
fuck is this?
You haven't
It's
seen Once
pretty
Bitten?
No,
good.
I haven't. What
Oh,
is
It's
it?
dude,
really
it's pretty
good.
good.
Jim Carrey's
It's
a
pretty
teenager.
good.
He turns
It's
into a
silly.
vampire, and
A
he
Canadian teenager.
But
He
it's got
goes-
some dark parts. It's kind of dark.
Oh, I'm
Steve.
sorry there.
He
Hey, I
spray paints
got
his room
my vampire
black.
there.
Yeah.
and he goes to the butcher shop and drinks pig's blood to like make
Frank
it
turned into
It's
Steve.
like less funny than you expect it to be because it's Jim Carrey. Like it's like a black comedy for sure.
Dude, it's
Oh, really?
so
it's kind
good.
of it's kind of dark.
What is it called?
sometimes.
What-
It's
Once
good.
Once Bitten.
Once Bitten.
I thought I was gonna fuck you guys up with
How about
Once Bitten.
Bordello of Blood?
That got me.
Go-
Never seen that.
And I love.
Oh, man.
Gogol Bordello of Blood.
Dude, I saw them live. I saw Go Bordello fucking live a couple years ago. Have you seen them?
I have Gypsy Punks on vinyl, bro.
That's a great album. I recommend them.
They sound like a
dude, if
couple
you
of
ever get the
hipsters
chance
right
to see
now.
them
You hear this,
live,
Steve?
Yeah, the
It
fucking
sounds like
hipsters
a
over
no,
couple
I've
here.
seen
Fucking
it. I've seen it
faggots.
live. The girl like
I shouldn't have
crouches on
said
the
that. That's
drum.
so not PG.
Oh, dude, that is
I'm so sorry to anybody out
That
there.
is a fucking
so
show.
surprised that
You
came
guys
out of
haven't
your
seen
mouth.
Go-Go
I know.
Bordello?
I'm so
You
not.
guys know Go
yeah.
Bordello?
I'm sorry. We
Shout out
were
to
sitting here
fucking
talking
Go-Go
about.
Bordello.
All right.
I'm gonna break Jack
I already know
Daniels
what my next
to
movie
every
is
show
because
that
of
we
the
do
song.
for
Because of this
Musculzy.
fucking
Ukrainian gypsy punks, bro.
Dude, they are fucking
They don't
good,
even know
dude.
what just happened.
I
Oh,
love
my
that
God, they
fucking
don't.
band.
So I want to say my
Through
favorite.
the roof and underground, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
My favorite vampire movie.
yeah.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Very
The
good.
Johnny Depp movie?
No. That's the fucking
Taika
Dark
Waititi,
Shadows.
baby.
Dark Shadows. Yeah, sorry.
What We Do in the Shadows. Also the
Taika
show.
Waititi.
Have you seen the show?
My wife is obsessed with the
the show is so
and I need
fucking fun.
I need to watch it.
I've seen
I just
it like
haven't
30
had. Yeah.
times.
Is
That's
it that
my
good?
problem. Is I like
You like
what-
something and you keep watching.
over and over and over.
Yeah, and there's,
Yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I
I
love-
don't
yeah.
watch new things because I'm like I only know I like this.
Dude,
I was telling Steve
that is
about
me.
I was telling Steve about Spider-Man. Like I was like, I'm gonna watch this 1,000 fucking times. I
It's
did
that
that.
good.
So Shang-Chi, I've watched.
Thank
Shang-
you.
I've
Is that
watched.
how they say it in the show?
Yeah, he
That's
Shang-Chi.
not borderline
It's-
I did a
offensive.
no,
terrible
it's
job.
it's literally
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
It probably was.
Oh, is it the 10 rings or 7 rings?
It's
10.
10 rings.
All
But
right.
I've already watched it probably 11 or 12 times.
Wow. It's
By
that
the way,
good.
Once Bitten, 10% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's lower than The Pest.
No,
Pest
the
is
pest
so
was like
good.
7.
The Pest is
wait,
so
hold
good.
on. Hold on.
Wait,
Pest
you
was
Wait.
saw
$14.
The Pest?
You know The Pest?
That shower scene in the beginning. You guys did the
lied
Pest.
to
Oh,
you.
Quacky.
Walking on the street.
Do you guys like that movie?
I
Like,
do.
actually like it?
I do.
What?
I
Stinky
love
dinky.
it. It's the dumbest.
I love that fucking.
Oh
Dude,
my
Dude, he
god.
plays Bugs Bunny in real life. We've
I
narrowed it
why-
down.
I was not on this episode. You were not on this episode.
Why did I
Maybe we-
come to this podcast so fucking
That is
late?
such a
That
good.
no
fucking
one
movie.
knows about the Pest.
Quacky.
My two favorite movies that he does is The Pest
In The
I-
Mist.
Not the Mist. One of my favorite endings
He's
of
in The
all
Mist?
time.
Yeah,
no,
it fucks people up.
He's
No,
not in
you're
The Mist.
That's different. That's different. That's the
fucking
Punisher
one
guy.
with,
With the
What's the
plants.
Punisher guy? What's
That
his name?
movie's
Thomas
trash.
Jane.
Thomas James. That's the Punisher.
Jane.
But no, I love him in Spawn. When he did
Oh, dude, the
Spawn, and he
clown,
was
He's
the
playing,
little clown in
the
Spawn.
Violator.
Yeah,
Violator, yep.
It's he does the best. It's
You know,
the
I've
best.
never
It's
actually seen that
hilarious.
movie.
I
read
like
the
it when he
comics.
plays
I've never
Luigi.
seen the movie.
No, he wasn't Luigi.
Yeah, he was.
Or was he Mario?
He was Luigi. He was Luigi.
Yeah.
Spawn.
Okay, real quick.
Go
I
ahead,
do
Greg.
want to do a retrospective of the Mario movie.
I'm in.
because
I'm all right
it's
with that.
so wild that it
I feel like I
even
saw it
made
100
it.
times when I was a kid, just trying to
that
like
movie.
I don't think
creeps
it's as
me out.
bad as people think it is.
It's not bad. It's just it came out at a time where people weren't ready for that, and they
Right.
did
I
such
still
a
don't think
weird
I'd like
thing
it
with
today.
it.
Yeah, you mean the Goombas?
The
weird
Goombas,
thing?
yeah.
Like their interpretation of what Mario was.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It's
why
such a
everyone was
weird
like, what
thing.
It wasn't a Mario movie though.
It was a
was a
dystopian future
Mario.
movie.
It's gonna be better than Chris. You know what it is? It's gonna be better than Chris Pratt. It was like Mario if Blade Runner ate it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
There's another
It's like wearing
movie.
It's like Mario. It's like Blade
It was
Runner
like a
wearing
Mario Tim
coat.
Burton
Right, yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
Mario
yeah, yeah.
Tim Burton
Some
movie.
sort of
movie.
weird bleak. Wait a second.
You're gonna say what I'm thinking. In the movie that I want to do soon, Wesley Snipes fucking Rocky.
That has nothing to do with what I
Okay.
was saying. Also, Wesley Snipes Rocky? No.
No. Wesley Snipes and
Wrestling
and
Snipes.
Rocky, fucking Sylvester Stallone in one of my favorite '80s fucking action movies that is making
Demolition Man.
Yes, you are right, sir.
The
that
three
movie's coming up soon.
seashells.
Yeah, nobody knows
You
about
don't know
the
how to
three
use the
seashells.
3 seashells?
Dude,
I've
that
never
movie's
seen
so
that movie.
you.
Sandra Bullock.
I would love to get your
He-
take on that movie today because
You've
it's
never
so
seen it?
wild and out
Okay,
there and
Brent,
different.
do you think Sandra Bullock is attractive?
Yes, Girl Next Door
of course.
attractive.
Of course.
Who
This
wouldn't?
is probably so Miss Congeniality has her in
Great,
that dress,
great.
but this
Yeah.
is probably my top hot.
We also
Sandra
didn't mention
Bullock.
that there's
Hot
titties in Die Hard.
Yes, there are.
Yeah.
And I was
because he's like,
expecting.
he's got that girl in his
What
office.
a good job he just did. Did you see that? Did anyone else? It's
called a segue,
Brought it,
baby.
brought it
It's a
right
segue.
back.
Good job.
Brought it right back, dude.
The
Thank
last
you.
person I would have thought to bring that right.
The man with the titty references always. So what I want to bring back to this is our top 10 that we're still on. Number
Wow.
7.
Shit.
We are
Sorry.
dragging
We
this
made-
motherfucker
Dude, we
out.
went Corey
Why?
Haim and
Holy
all
That's probably the worst we've done so far.
No, we're
That's
getting it
a
back.
really bad one.
Number 7.
Sorry,
I'm
I'm
gonna
taking
say.
it back.
Hold on. Number 7. This is one of my favorite child movies that I've ever seen.
Land Before Time.
I don't
Monkey
give
Trouble.
a fuck what
Leaf
anybody
Star.
says.
Baby's
I
Day
will
Out.
watch this movie every other day, and I will say
Fern Gully.
amazing.
Oh my god! Don't you dare!
Brave Little Toaster.
Short Circuit 2.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, is that the racist robot?
That's
Don't
the one.
Los Locos kick your ass.
Yes.
Los
With the
Locos
racist
kick your
robot.
face. Los Locos kick your balls into outer space.
Dude,
The
tell me that movie
racist
is not
robot.
amazing.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
100%.
J5 is alive.
Exactly.
Don't disassemble Johnny Five.
Dude, I almost cry at that movie. The part where he's getting
That's such a
fucking beaten
terrible
up.
Fucking movie.
That
No,
movie's
it's not.
It's pretty
Dude,
bad.
and it looks just like
I
the
don't-
robot from
I
Nintendo.
like it.
With the
Right.
white
It's
guy
not-
that's pretending to be Indian really, really bad.
Yeah, dude, people don't know that. That's
Yeah.
fucking, I can't remember his name, but he's a
not
white guy.
Indian at all.
Yeah, it's so racist.
Number Johnny.
Johnny 5, you're alive.
Anytime my lead singer quotes me all the time. He's like the most.
The first one or
He
the
most
second
remembers
one?
racist.
everything. He reminds me of you.
All right.
Like he can quote stuff, right?
Lead singer syndrome.
So he,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
You got to
exactly
remember
what it
words.
is.
He
You
goes,
got to
man.
remember
That's exactly
words.
what
Yeah.
it is. Every lead singer that I have can do that. A Chip. You remember Chip?
Chip
Oh
Healy.
my
Guy.
God, you're
He
right.
can quote movies.
Any
So
movie. You're
that
right.
man
Holy
can do
shit,
it.
that's crazy.
So Barrick does
My
the same
mind.
thing, and he does the Johnny Five thing all the time.
I love it.
And I
Good.
always call him out on his racism.
I want to say, I do want to have him on the show here soon.
I
If
can
we're ever
call-
going to
I'd call him.
do.
He'd come in anytime I asked him to.
Yeah, if
He
we're ever going
comes
to do.
whenever
bat
Wally
signal
whenever
his
he-
ass.
Jerk him just
You're right. Yeah, ever.
All right.
That's how it is.
gotta
Number
know how to work
5,
it,
bro.
Number 5. No,
Is
we're
this
not on
number
number 5.
six?
Number
We're on
6.
number 6.
Holy shit.
Bull Durham.
Oh, I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
And you get Susan Sarandon titties in that
I
movie.
love Susan Sarandon.
She's so
And
hot.
Brent
I
loves
don't know
Susan
what Bull
Sarandon
Durham
titties.
is, but the fact that he just said that you get his titties in that movie makes
Dude,
it
Brent knows titties. He's the
Brent-
Mr. Skin of the
He is-
fucking
yeah,
world.
he is like a live action Mr. Skin. for
Susan
sure.
Sarandon at 70 years old could get it so hard.
Her
You're not
daughter
wrong.
too. Her daughter.
You're not wrong.
Susan Sarandon is so hot. Susan Sarandon in Rocky Horror. Whoa!
Choice.
Whoa!
fucking movie.
Why
Jesus.
didn't I'm really disappointed you didn't.
Can
pick
I
that.
say something?
What did you pick instead?
I don't know.
See, you don't even know. You don't even know.
And I was probably drunk.
Don't
Favorite
even know.
classic movie
Wow.
Classic movie boobs.
boobs. If you can go like one childhood movie.
How-
Under
how-
siege.
pause it.
You're gonna say it. Under siege.
How many years does that have to be? Like, give me.
Like 80s and up, or are you
Well,
going like even
he
further?
wasn't old enough. So let's go like 94 to present.
I
No,
remember
no, you got to go
I
like
remember
90.
the rush. The
Okay,
up,
92 to present.
Okay.
We'll go 92 to present.
Look, he's got a
'Cause
catalog.
you would have
that
been
he's
what
getting into.
between 4 and 6 years old at that point.
He's-
No, you would have been between 4 and 8 years
So
old.
Yeah.
It's. I can't believe he pulled it out of his ass, but it's Erica Liniak in Under Siege.
I knew it.
Nice.
I know what's up. I know. I've hung around with
They
Brent
are-
long enough to
They
know.
are the best.
Well-
they are the best representation outside of Jen and Jameson of fake 90s tits. Erica Liniak, 10 out of 10.
Nice.
10.
That she was like
10. He's giving it a 10.
She was the industry leader in skin flicks. Jenna
talking
Jameson,
Jen-
right?
Yes, yeah. Era.
I'm gonna say this.
I- but
private parts.
Oh yeah, where she's fucking the
Speaker.
The
Oh
speaker.
no, that's not her.
Yes, it
she.
is.
No, it's not. That's a different person. She's in Howard Stern's office and she strips.
I love
You're
how
right, you're
articulate
right.
we get when you're talking.
Talk
when
about
we're
titties?
talking
So,
I know,
no,
we're
but-
all over the place for everything else. We
We're not
cannot focus on the
misogynistic.
movie.
But here's the thing.
Why
that
are we not a titty podcast though? Like because we would say
that a
on
thing?
topic.
But dude,
Can that be a thing?
The titty reel.
Erica Liniak was also on Baywatch, so she was an actress, you know. But
What was
when
the
she pops out that birthday cake, dude, that is fucking boner city.
the girl in basketball was on
It's
Baywatch as well.
Yasmin Bleeth.
Yasmin Bleeth.
Yeah.
She reminds me of that.
Long dinger.
That what's her name? Diodario.
Alessandra
Yeah.
Diodario.
You know what I don't?
Oh.
You know what I don't like? I'm not gonna say it on this podcast. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it
Steve's
later.
not
can't
gonna
not
leave
do
a
it
paper
now.
trail.
You can't say that.
I was
going
gonna
to
say you're
Oh,
somebody looks like that person, and I don't
I don't
like
wanna
it.
talk about it.
Exactly. I
I don't
told
wanna
you you
talk
don't
about
want
it.
to talk
Yeah,
about
so-
keep going. Keep going.
Number 5.
God
Ponytail
fucking
man.
Big.
Big is good.
Oh,
Big is
dude.
really good.
That holds a special place in my heart.
That's a good one.
Big also
Because I didn't have a lot of VHS movies when
And
I
that
was
was
at
the
my
one that you
grandma's
watched.
house.
Yeah.
So I had maybe 4 VHS tapes. I had these.
Oh, you said this a while.
Yeah. So I had Big on VHS. I had the second Jurassic Park.
And the
I
second
love the
on
Lost World.
VHS.
I love the Lost
The
World.
I had
second Homeward Bound.
Raiders of the Lost Ark
Wow.
on VHS, and I had what is that? The toaster.
Brave
Brave Little Toaster.
Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
are
yeah.
the 4 movies I had on VHS. So
Also,
I watched the shit out of those. Talk about an eclectic group of
Big
movies.
heavy
You know
for
what?
a child.
word, bro.
That's
Good word, bro.
Broad though. That's broad. That's why your taste is so broad today.
That's why I'm here
Yeah.
today.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm here on the
Thanks,
movie
My
podcast.
Grandma.
half-ass
Thanks,
movie.
Grandma.
Yeah,
and the
she
dad
did
from
great.
Home Alone beats him up on the handball court.
What?
Oh, the whole thing.
What? I'm gonna say something. You mentioned it. The Lost
Handball.
World. People don't like that movie.
Handball.
I love that movie.
I love Vince
I
Vaughn.
love it.
I love
Vince Vaughn. Yep.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn.
I love that scene where it's hanging over the cliff and the backpack hits there.
Yep.
The suspense from that is amazing.
Yep.
It's phenomenal.
You know what I saw with
Your
Vince
lucky
Vaughn this
pack.
week?
Hold on,
I
what'd you
would
watch?
like to take a bull.
I saw
Where he's
two.
like,
I saw 2
know what I'm
Vince
talking
Vaughn movies this week, and I like both of them.
Swingers and
No.
Oh, that's the
The
first
Dilemma.
one you go for?
I don't
Rudy?
know.
No, and
Rudy.
Rudy.
Wedding
Old
Crashers
school.
is
Wedding
like
Crashers.
the best.
None of you are
Yeah.
considering the season.
Oh,
Four
Four
Christmases
Christmases
and
Christmas.
Fred Claus.
and Fred Claus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're both fucking super good.
Dude, Four
Fred
Christmases rules.
Four
Yeah.
Christmases rules,
You
and
wanna-
so does Fred Claus.
John
Paul
Favreau.
Giamatti's
Favreau.
It's great.
Santa.
Yeah, good.
That's a great
One of the
good.
best Santas I've ever seen.
A weird thing, and I know this is a super tangent. We'll go back number 5 after this. So we were talking. I brought up Wedding Crashers, right?
Super
so
tangent.
Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
I need a button.
I was
The
thinking about
super
Owen
tangent.
Wilson randomly. Do you guys remember Behind Enemy
You do that a lot?
Lines?
Dude.
Yeah, he
That
did.
movie's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
I never liked. So maybe a
that
couple
the one with Rachel
Starsky and
Weisz?
Hunch. Wait,
I love Starsky and Hutch.
yeah, the remake.
That's
Yep.
the one with Rachel
Amazing.
I
Weisz,
thought it was
right?
Amazing.
hilarious.
Yeah, Bacardi Cola, do it.
Behind
No,
Enemy
no.
Lines
Not bad.
wasn't a bad. It's like
Amy Smart's in
it was a
Carmen
decent war
Electra.
film.
Oh, you're right. You're
People
right.
forget about that shit all the time.
They made like 3 other movies after that, but the first one, yeah, with Owen Wilson, amazing.
Pretty sure
great.
Josh Hartnett was in the second one.
Probably, yeah. But no, yeah, Behind Enemy Lines was really
I
good.
love thinking of forgotten movies.
Is that
Me
the one
too.
about the
Big
snipers?
name
Like
actors.
the snipers?
No, it's
it-
Air Force. They're in the planes
my
and they
God.
get
I don't
shot
remember
down.
this
Another
movie.
tangent.
Watch it,
Enemy
it's
at
really
the
good.
gates. I don't know.
Is that the one about the
Vasily
snipers?
Zaitsev?
Vasily Zaitsev.
Oh, see, he
That's the
knows.
one with the snipers.
That movie
Ed
is
Harris,
hard to watch.
Jude Law, Rachel Weisz.
That's the one I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
It
they
had
have
one
that
of the
That
most-
movie's good.
It had one of the most
real sex scenes.
oh my god!
Yeah.
That's the one. That's what I'm thinking
Real
about.
sex scene?
Real
So you
sex
could see,
scenes.
hold on. So let me. I'm
You
gonna,
see
I'm
it
gonna
all,
paint this.
dude.
I'm gonna paint this imagery
He's
for
gonna
you, right?
paint it.
So there's
Real nice
So they're in this bunker cave
with a
and they're-
bunch of people.
and it's him
And
and
they're
the
just
lady from the Mummy.
fucking-
What's
yeah,
the, what's
Rachel
the,
Weisz.
Rachel
Weisz.
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 So,
Weisz.
yeah,
I
it's
said
Jude Law.
Weisz.
Jude
Doesn't
Law.
matter.
Jude Law.
Jude Law.
So Jude Law and
Getting
Rachel Weisz, they're in this huge thing, and they're sitting dick to balls
Dick
for a ton
to
of
balls.
people to stay warm. So
Oh.
these two, and they're starting to get all frisky.
They
She
look
just-
all greasy.
and they're
They just
right
can't help
under
it,
each
dude.
other,
They
and
just
they
can't help it.
And he's like,
They're basically already fucking just
go
how close
watch
they
this
are.
shit. It is ridiculous.
It's not
Dude.
a real sex scene.
This
They
is-
didn't.
No,
fuck,
obviously
fuck.
not.
All right.
Yeah,
No, no.
but the
Because
movie
there's plenty
itself.
of movies out there where like, it's rumored that like
Yeah.
Banderas and Angelina Jolie.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
That one
yes.
because you can see his balls. And
I mean, I'm glad
With
you
the-
know
with the
about
W
that.
and a Z. With the
I
W
saw
and a
his
Z.
ball.
And you're like, wait a minute, where's his dick at? Because I can see his balls. Oh, his dick's inside Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
nice
shit.
and happy
This
and warm.
felt too. You ever watch a movie and it feels too authentic?
You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Where it
Fargo.
makes you uncomfortable.
Fargo.
Yeah.
This sex scene for me was too.
It was a
weird
it's
and
it's
authentic.
So
uncomfortable.
they just started
Yeah.
fucking in a group of people to stay warm.
I don't know how to explain this better. You need
No,
to
no,
watch
no,
it.
It's literally like
so-
they're just there because they're trying to survive, but like it's just like why like
We
it's
could be
like
dead
it just
tomorrow.
happens.
The
Yeah.
animal
What's this movie
urge.
called?
The
at
animal
most
urge
Enemy
just
at the gates.
happens. Just happens.
All right.
It's really good.
It
like,
just happens. Like there's,
really good.
There's
We gotta
their
put this
human
in my
brains
notes.
turn
Not
off.
only that, Enemy
So-
at the Gates, one of the best, my top 4 war movies of
100%. 100%. I want to say
of
this.
all time.
Call of Duty World at War did a mission that was pretty much based on that movie. There's no way
Yes.
it's not. I think it's like one of the first missions in that game where you start off as a sniper, you go through all this shit. It's literally what's happening in that movie.
One of the most glorious Call of Duties, by the way. I know
Yeah.
we're not reviewing Call of Duty games, but
we
can
will
blow
maybe.
heads
I don't know.
off
Maybe
and
on the
asses
Screen
off
Bros
each other.
podcast we might do
Coward duty.
right. But dude, there's no way if you're not into Saving Private Ryan, Thin Red Line, all those type movies that Enemy of the
Thin
Gates
Red
should
Line.
not
Does
be
every
at
Call
the
of Duty
top.
have a campaign?
Yes.
And
they're
they're
great.
all pretty good.
They're great.
Most of them
It's
are,
slept
yeah.
on. All of them are slept on.
The newest one, Vanguard, actually has a really good.
I did sleep on every campaign.
No one does. Well, Call of Duty is known for its online play. So, but
Yeah,
But I
campaigns
don't really care
are
about
decent.
multiplayer. Maybe I'm gonna go back and start playing
Even
some
their
of the
like
old games.
Infinity, like the futuristic.
I liked
shit,
I liked
Yo, she
boots
takes
on
the
the
glove
ground.
off and
Advanced-
reaches down his
Advanced
pants.
Warfare.
He's
watching it.
watching. He's literally watching the fucking sex scene.
Yeah, dog. Why not?
It's good for you.
Share.
It was too
Why
much
not?
for me, really.
Yeah,
At
like I
one
said,
point or
it's
another,
real,
like,
right? Like
I was
it's
uncomfortable.
visceral
So
and
he's
real.
getting a handy next to this guy who's taking a nappy nap.
Exactly. Look, we're all
It's
in
war.
it. We're
Like, he's
in it.
literally like it's not worth waking up
Oh,
for.
there's
Like,
Rachel Weisz.
I'm
Oh,
exhausted.
do we get
Rachel
Shakespeare?
Weisz, who Brent thinks is ugly for
She's
some
got a
reason.
sweet butt right here.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He told me she was
She's not playing the
replaceable
mummy.
in the
She
mummy.
seems
He's
so
tripping.
wholesome.
He's tripping.
attractive.
Tripping.
He's tripping.
Rachel Weisz, if you watch the second Mummy, amazing. Amazing.
Oh God. Oh man, she's doing the weird eye roll in the back of her head thing.
She's
It's
getting
weird,
it.
man.
That's
Well,
hard.
Brent is watching this. I'm going to go to number
Oh, she's
Five.
five.
Like, they
Four.
both
Sorry,
know
number
it's
four.
fucking needed.
Number four.
Number 4.
fucking notice me, senpai.
I'm gonna feed Steve Booze every
I can't.
time
I
we
literally
do
can't
this.
watch this.
Dude, he
Every
is.
time.
Holy
Number
moly.
4, Bambi.
Oh.
That's a big one.
Weird.
But that
is
was the
huge.
re-release,
I
right?
was
Oh,
just
never mind,
watching
never mind,
the
never
sex
mind.
scene.
I was
It's
like, isn't
very
that
weird
older?
to talk about Bambi.
Jude Law's got a big one,
But he's got a Bambi.
and
Anyways.
the summer abroad.
You ever watch Repo Man? I'm gonna tangent every
Dude,
fucking thing we talk
That's
about.
a good movie.
Yeah, Repo Man's super like slept on. Also, like,
Yeah.
I feel like people write it off as like this weird gothy culty movie.
It's a
no,
good
that
movie.
movie's really good.
It's a good movie.
I get the goth thing. That whole thing. That was
It's
so
super goth. It's
reaching
super
in-
goth.
Yo, 100%.
It's like
100%.
it's like what Tim Burton wishes he was.
It was great. I
Yeah.
thought the movie
Really
was
good.
I agree.
vibey
Really good.
as fuck.
It's awesome.
All right, top 3. You ready?
Yeah,
Now, again, this is the first week
of July.
of the first week that it was released. So this is July 15th. So it was only in 21 theaters, right?
But it's in the top 3.
It is not.
Oh,
The top 3 reads as follows with any different order.
right. No order.
The Deadpool, Coming to America,
Oh.
Roger Rabbit.
Oh, what?
Brent,
Two of those
go.
are bangers.
top 3.
Coming to
Bangers.
America, Roger Rabbit, Deadpool.
I agree.
Okay. All right. Wally, what do you think? Same?
I wish I knew exactly when each came out.
Right.
That weekend.
That's what we always
That's the
say.
whole
That's
thing,
what I
right?
always
So
say.
I wish. Just for because you guys, I guess, are saying the same thing. I'll go Roger, Coming, and then Die Hard
Coming.
Roger
Brent.
coming Deadpool.
or Deadpool.
It goes as follows. Number 1, Coming to America. Number 2,
fuck.
The Deadpool.
Oh, we're all wrong.
Number
What the
3,
shit?
Who
Fuck
Framed
is the
Roger
I
Rabbit.
don't even know what the Deadpool is.
Well, I
Got
don't
Ryan
know.
Reynolds.
Oh, that.
Okay.
Yeah, 1988.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the top 10 without you guys interrupting me of the actual next week
Steve's
in
getting
which
a
it
little
was
frustrated.
in.
That sounds very passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Mr.
Shut
a
the
little
fuck up.
bit.
You're being kind of a cuck.
Steve, you just need to interrupt the shit out
I'm
of us like we
really-
do to you.
I have been.
Yeah.
All right. So the following week, which it
Trying to
was
run a
released,
high-quality show here.
it was released in all the theaters across America.
I
This
did.
is the top 10 then. Number 10, Bull Durham.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Big. Number 8, Caddyshack 2. Number 7, Big Top Pee Wee. Number 6,
Yes.
Bambi. Number 5, Midnight Run. Number 4, The Deadpool. Number 3, Die Hard. Number 2, Coming to America. And number 1, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Think about how that top 10 just changed in 1 week.
That's
Yeah.
Holy
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, there was 3 movies in there that weren't there.
Yeah, and then Roger Rabbit went from 3
2-1.
That movie is so fucking iconic.
Which one?
That movie's
Roger Rabbit?
really
Both
good.
of Die Hard and this are probably like way up
Shave and a
there.
haircut.
Well, think what Roger Rabbit did to movies in general.
Yes, yeah.
Right?
That's
Like
why-
it
that's why I'm
changed
trying to-
everything.
It turned everything into Rule 34 for me and George.
Yeah, you fucking.
I haven't seen that Rule 34.
He's
What?
like, I will tonight.
Hold on. I feel stupid. What's
But now that
You know what
mention
Rule
it.
34 is.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
do. It sounds.
You
what
haven't
is it?
seen
Cartoon
Jessica
porn.
Rabbit porn?
I've seen it.
Oh.
I will say that I saw it, I guess, as ads and stuff, but I never sought it out. I never thought she was particularly.
Shoot. Rule 34 is if it exists, there's porn of it. That's Rule 34.
Yep.
And it's always The Simpsons or Family Guy for some reason.
That's weak.
Lots of Teen Titans.
It's too easy. Yeah. and
Which
Teen
is
Titans,
choice.
Yeah,
Which
Teen-
is
A yellow boner.
Which is about the
That's
top
confusing.
tier.
yeller.
Top
It's a
tier
yeller
stuff right
boner.
there.
Yeah, go to
That's the good stuff.
r/Teen Titans porn. Pretty good.
Top
Hey.
top tier.
Like
Yeah.
the which Teen Titans?
Not Teen
Like-
Titans Go.
Not
Not Teen Titans. Not the cheapy version.
no, not go,
Although
bro.
I'm certain it exists.
Oh, I don't want
because
to talk
Rule
about this
34
anymore. I'm
Yeah.
over talking
Hey,
about
hey,
this.
George, real quick.
The tomatometer.
The tomatometer. I don't like they have a button that replaced me, but okay.
You're talking about it right now, so it doesn't matter. So we're at the tomatometer time. Critics score. What do we think, Brent?
I saw it. Skip me because
Skip
it
Brent.
gives you the score on the CAC.
George, what do you think? Tomatometer critic score.
78.
78. Wally, what do you
72.
72.
Another question. So, is this my personal score?
No,
Or
no, no,
am
no.
I guessing-
It's what you
Rotten
think.
The
Tomatoes.
tomato meter. The tomato meter.
So current. So what people have thought about like until
On
What-
RottenTomatoes.com.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes score. What do you think the critics are giving it right now? Spider-Man: No Way Home is like 100%. It might be like 98, but whatever. So what do you think the critics are scoring? Die Hard
67.
67. Okay.
Yeah, it's
The Die
ridiculous.
Hard
It's ridiculous.
critic score 94.
It's a 90
Who?
fucking 4. Critics love this movie.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
the fact that it is a 94, but I wouldn't have ever
And
guessed
Wally
that
just
it
hit
would
us
have
with a
been
high pitched Little John.
All right, Brent, I'm going to go to you. What do you think the audience score is? Because it doesn't show that on
Yeah, it does.
the cock. It does?
Yeah.
It shows both?
It's a 98.
Both. You're wrong. But I'm going to go to this
Oh,
guy
well,
over here,
suck me.
George. What do you think the
Well, whatever the
audience
popcorn
scores.
emblem is says 98.
The audience scores of this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, now that I know that the critic reviews, I think this is one where the critics and the audiences are pretty much in consensus. There's probably a solid like 90.
90?
90
Wally, where
even.
you at?
I'm
what do
going
you
to go
think?
a lot higher now.
All right.
Obviously.
Obviously.
So I'll go 85.
All right. The
It did jump
audience
to number 3,
score.
though. Fuck.
The audience score is exactly the same as the critic score at
Oh,
94.
this fucking articulate bastard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That does not sound wrong. I mean, it's a damn good movie.
It is. So IMDb score, I'm just going to say it. We don't need to guess this. It's actually lower, but IMDb to me makes more sense all the time. Like it's always in my where I think a movie should be is where the
IMDb
IMDb score is. And this one is at an 8.2.
I thought we were going to do it.
No, we're
When you
rolling.
guys- when
We're
you guys-
rolling.
When you guys think action movie, is this the one? Like maybe
This is,
like
this
top
is the
few?
action
This,
movie.
Lethal
Steve.
Weapon or Predator.
Yeah.
This and Lethal Weapon.
And I hate
yeah.
the fact that it's all
and
80s
Dread
movies.
to me. Dread
Ooh,
is
my boy
is the
right
definitive
here.
action movie to me.
Did you like the newest one?
That's what he's
That's
talking
what I'm
about.
talking
That's what
I
he's
thought
talking
it was
about.
amazing.
Choice.
Amazing. Amazing.
Choicest action movie of all
And
time.
I know Brent has not seen it, and he fucking needs
Dread.
to. Yep.
Yeah, no.
You
So
want me to
good.
give you the
Up the
fucking Blu-ray to go
Works
home
his
with?
way up
Dread.
the tower.
Lethal
It's
Weapon
perfect.
Yeah.
and this top tier action movies of all time. These are-
And you
these
want
are
to know
the three.
why Dredd is like that?
Is
Is
Dredd
because
Sylvester Stallone?
No.
well,
That was the
originally,
first- the
originally
original-
Judge
Movie
Dredd
is
was in the 90s,
trash.
yes, but this is Carl
I
Urban.
liked them. They were
Also,
cheesy
Aliens.
stretch.
Aliens.
You're 100% correct. Why didn't we even think about that? Dude, Aliens
Oh,
is
can we
so good at being an action movie and flipping the script from the
It's-
original movie
oh.
of being a like a eerie sci-fi
I like
dramedy.
all of them, except for even the newer one was all right, but I love
Yeah, Alien is just
All
a
of
great
them.
franchise. Even the
Yeah.
bad ones
Yeah.
are still pretty good.
Alien 3 to me,
Never seen a single one.
They're
You need
all
to.
good.
You know
start
you gotta
with
watch
one
the
and
name
just
of Scorsese?
fucking work your
What?
way through.
Event Horizon.
Event Horizon is amazing.
About hell, dude.
It's so good.
The hell dimension.
You want to know why?
Do
Hold
you-
on real quick.
Do you know how to? So you remember the beginning sequence
Yep,
where he had
yep.
the paper and he's like,
Yep.
he's like, what's the fastest way from point A to point
Dude,
B?
Stranger
At B,
Things,
and they
same
were like
Bitty.
little bitty
Little
they were
bitty,
like
bitty,
a
bitty.
straight
Point
line,
A to point
and
bitty.
then he folds the paper and he's like, no, we just fold time and space.
Exactly.
They've
And I was
stolen
like,
that for like other movies since then.
Dude, Stranger
Of
Things
course.
does the same thing with
Of
the upside
course.
down.
They've stolen
yeah.
that for like 2 or 3 movies now.
Yeah. What I want to say is the reason why I
Gunner,
really
you little
like
bitch.
The reason why I really like Event Horizon is because when
Jurassic
shit
Park.
goes wrong, nobody goes, this is dumb. Let's do this. No, they go, let's get the fuck out of here. Like real
Over
people
and
would.
Over and over again, they
And they're
try to
just-
get the
but
fuck
they're
out
already
of there.
fucked. It's
and
too
they
late.
can't.
Right. But that's why I really like that movie is because it's
Dead
real.
Space.
That you,
They-
shut
They,
the
they,
fuck up.
the game, they fucking
Dude.
pulled so much from that
Yes.
first one. The first
Dead Space is amazing.
Dead
If you've
Space,
never played it, you
I've
need to
played
fucking
the
play it.
first two and like half the third
The
one.
third one's not worth it.
The first one is so fucking good. The second one is so good, and the third
Yes.
one's so weird. But God, whatever, I still like.
I know why. What?
I
why
wish they were
the
less
third one-
action-y. I wish it was more horror, less
Well, the
action.
first one was more horror, less
I'm more
action,
of a,
and then they
I'm more
vamped
of a
up.
like Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2 guy.
Yeah,
100%. Have you
are-
played the remakes?
When you talk about
Of
horror
course.
video
Of
games, those are
course.
some of the first ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, Resident Evil 2,
Yeah, amazing.
I played that
Amazing.
game 1,000
Too many times. Yeah.
times as a
Resident Evil
child.
4,
Very, very, also
so fucking good.
so fucking good, Wally.
It's one of those things, Brent, where if you haven't played it yet and you go back and
It's gonna be trash.
if you go back and try and play it, you're gonna be like, this is the worst thing.
But
I've
the
ever
remake
played.
of
He doesn't
Resident
do
Evil
horror.
2
His
does
horror
it.
is Mario and those little white ghosts that float around. I feel
Yeah.
like that's
His horror
shit.
is the John Leguizamo.
Boo and King Boo.
Is the John Leguizamo? No, yeah, Luigi's Mansion. Pretty
Oh, dude,
scary.
yeah.
The game's really fucking good.
It's
Actually.
fucking awesome.
It really
Anyways,
is.
go ahead, Steve.
My
Sorry.
wife started playing that, and I was like, "Ooh, this
Luigi's
is pretty
Mansion
good."
3?
Yeah. And I was
Choice,
like, "I gotta get
choice
it." Yeah.
game.
All right, so in this movie, which is called Die Hard, who is your favorite character? Brett.
John McClane.
Al Pal.
All right,
Oh, well, you went different.
Loved him.
getting them Twinkies.
Fuck yeah. Get them donuts for his wife.
I mean, you're right though. Like he is a
He was just going home, and then John had to throw the dead body on his car to get him to help.
That was good.
And he knew he was a cop the whole time, and he was on his side the whole time. And the fucking teacher from Breakfast Club was not on his side,
What a prick.
and the bad guy from the mob boss from Batman, Christian Bale's Batman, was not on his side.
Oh, forgot about that.
Yeah, the FBI guy. So yeah, no, it's Al Pal, and his name's Al Pal.
Al Pow.
Pow!
George.
John McClane. I mean, obviously he's iconic. It's absolutely
Ooh,
iconic.
and Holly McClane's sweet little when she was getting dragged around a little bit, you got a little bit of that lacy bra action.
You fucking would.
This fucking guy.
Show me them boobs.
Brent really likes the non-consensual stuff. That's all right.
We're learning something tonight. Yeah, I mean John McClane. That's what you're going with.
Yeah, I mean, as
Obviously.
cliche as it is, yeah, of course, it's fucking yes.
I am a huge Bruce Willis fan. I love Bruce Willis.
Same.
You know
Down
what?
to
I
my
kind of
core.
I agree with you. Like Bruce Willis is such a good actor because you don't believe that he could do the things he's doing in these movies, but he does it in a way where he's an everyman, and you're like, "Fuck yeah, bro, I'm with you."
You guys, I'm so glad you did the Jackal. I always tell people about that when I talk about him because that's one of those roles where he was kind of like, it looks like outside of his comfort zone, right?
Dude.
Like you would
Nails
think
it.
it would be.
And he had to play
Perfect. Blonde hair.
and he had to play
has
like
some,
seven different characters.
It's so good.
He nails it. He's
It
so
really
good in
is that
movie.
I
good.
was saying,
yeah.
And he had to
I brought
make out with
12
a dude.
12 Monkeys. If you guys haven't
Dude, 12
seen
Monkeys.
Never
is so
seen
good.
it.
You
that
need to
is
see that.
way up there on my list of
That movie
action
really fucked with me as a kid because I didn't
Premise-wise,
understand it. Yeah, I didn't understand it.
My favorite movie of all time,
Yeah.
literally favorite, is Fifth Element.
That movie's so
Dude,
fucking
it's up
good.
there.
I
You know, we
love
talk about it like
Do
Wild
the
Side.
Stones.
Every
Do the
month.
Stones. God damn it.
the Stones.
The
Four-
Stones.
people
Four
forget
Stones.
Stones.
that he
Four
was in
crates.
that movie.
Zero
Yeah.
People-
Nobody knows.
Zero Christ.
I call him I call him Watch Your Corners, Rookie. Is
Yeah,
what it's
yeah. We do that
Batman.
all the time. Yeah.
But that movie is
Watch
that
Your
whole
Corners, Rookie.
movie's amazing.
That's from Silence of the Lambs.
No, that's Batman. Watch Your Corners, Rookie is from Batman.
Watch your corners, Rookie.
Watch Your Corners, Rookie.
But no, the Fifth Element is one of my favorite movies too.
It's so good.
It is so good, and it depicts such a weird but like
I've got
relatable.
I've got a guest
personal
star
attachment.
for that episode. That
Personal
I'd like to bring
attachment to that movie.
Who?
I was
on. A girl named Sarah.
Whatever.
I was
hot?
very
Is she hot?
Is that a
What
fake
fucking
name?
Brent.
Was that
Fucking
is that an
Brent.
alias?
Look,
I was
I mean, it's just a question, bro.
My-
Oh, it's because she looks like her. She's so hot.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
Yes.
She's got to wear the
social.
wig.
Yeah,
and she's
no,
got
no.
to. Yeah.
She don't- she don't
She
need it.
dyed her hair that color.
Yeah, dude. She's
Ooh, like that red, that dark orange.
she'll show
Orange.
us
Yeah.
pictures.
Multipass.
Little Dallas multipass.
Check on.
I know that
Multipass,
girl.
multipass.
I shouldn't say girl, but I know that this lady is is much younger than I am. But goddamn if she's not adorable.
Cool.
Yeah, no, Sarah's the bomb.
She's so cute.
I love
Cool
Sarah.
story, right? So I'm a kid, and I'm like my
I'm
dad's
just a
stationed
kid.
in
Is your life a nightmare?
China
might be.
Lake. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember that I was young.
Probably
It was the desert, Mojave Desert, and they brought one of the ships on a huge tractor
You were in the
trailer.
Mojave Desert.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
where I lived.
Would you grow up on a
My
fucking reservation?
dad was so Navy. My dad's the
Okay,
reason
okay.
where I'm here,
Dig it.
right?
All right.
So I'm there, and
Thank
they
you, by
were-
the way, because I wouldn't know you.
Yeah, you're such a sweet man.
Oh,
But we're driving down this
Oh, so you're gonna say it
barren,
now?
this barren interstate, and this humongous spaceship is on the back of this tractor trailer, and I see it, and I watch it drive by. I'm like, I don't think anything of it, and then 2 years, maybe a year and a half later, I watch this movie, and it's on it.
That's amazing.
That's kind of
Imagine
weird.
being a kid,
Right, and
Imagine
seeing that
being
and
a
be
kid
like,
and
what the
seeing-
fuck?
I remembered that spaceship.
That's so weird.
verbatim. And
Yeah,
then I
because you were
see it
like,
on
it's
the
literally a
screen.
spaceship. Like, I'm
It's
very confused.
The very beginning. It's the spaceship from
Yeah,
the very
yeah,
beginning.
I know,
The
I'm big
gigantic
bulbous
boot.
one.
It's
Yeah.
the boot. It's
Yeah.
the Spain of spaceships.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
No, Italy.
The boot.
Italy, yes. Sorry.
Got
yes.
you, dog.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you say your favorite?
Jack
Your
Daniels. Thank you.
favorite character?
Oh, it's Bruce Willis. Yeah, I was sorry. I
Bruce
was
Willis.
preaching about it. I would kiss him on
Preach.
the mouth if I had to.
So my favorite character. My favorite character, though, I mean,
Hans.
is
Argyle.
Hans.
Argyle,
No, it's
yeah.
Hans Gruber. I mean,
Argyle's
come on,
pretty
no,
good,
no, no,
too.
it's Hans fucking Gruber, dude. The whole scene, and I've said this on
I knew you were going to
numerous
He's
episodes
joining
of this
us for
podcast.
the rest of
When
his
he
life.
goes, "I'm Clay," that whole scene is fucking gold.
That
He's
is
the best actor
one of
in
the
that
most
movie.
tense action scenes of any movie ever. When they're just hanging
yeah,
out.
yeah.
They're just hanging out
But
for like
you
a
know-
fucking
you know what I
hour
mean?
or
Like-
two.
He's the only one
Well,
that
no, it's not that
acts
long,
in this
but
whole movie.
It's a while.
He's the only one that acts in the
100%.
whole movie.
100%.
When
He's
he's
really doing a
interrogating
great
the
job.
leader of the company.
Yep, yep.
Like, that is a
When he's-
great scene. He's
the-
counting down and then
Yeah.
blows his brains out. He is the one.
Yeah,
He is
and the
one.
scene with
Won't
the
be joining
guy
us for
who
the rest
thinks,
of
yeah,
his
the
life.
Yes.
guy who thinks he's like having fun and like, oh, I'm cool with you guys, and
Right.
I've dealt with,
With the-
a
with the beard, with the
multi-million
big
dollar,
beard?
yeah, I've dealt
Yeah,
with
Ellis,
multi-million
the coke guy.
dollar,
Ellis.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to get back to that guy too.
that's such a good scene because like this dude thinks he's in control,
Right.
but in reality, Hans Gruber's like, all right, keep fucking doing your thing. I don't
Right.
give a shit.
I'm gonna kill you regardless.
Right.
That's
You know what I mean?
That's a great bad guy.
Right.
Dude.
He's like, Hans,
You're a real
Booby,
bad guy.
you're
not
like,
a
fuck,
fake
it's so
bad
good.
guy.
That's why they brought him back for 3. They were like, first of all, this movie's good. Die Hard 3. They were like, we know we got a good one. Let's bring back Hans Gruber the only way we can. His fucking brother or cousin or whatever the fuck.
it was his
They-
brother, yeah.
They were like, no, like
Did we talk
Simon
about this? Did we talk
says.
about this? Because I remember drawing a parallel
Was that
with
the dump
him.
trucks with the
And-
with
Yep.
or the cement
100%,
trucks?
yep.
Yeah.
I love
That
that
guy's
movie,
movie.
dude. I
Yeah.
love
That guy's
movie.
the Sting of bad guys.
Yep, 100%.
That's the vibe. I
Jeremy
get.
Irons.
Yeah,
Jeremy
from
Jeremy
Three.
Irons.
He's got that
Irons.
tight shirt on.
Yep.
You mentioned tantric.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what that guy is from this. From the
Amazing,
third
But,
though.
like,
movie.
okay.
Amazing.
So, Mr. Takagi, excuse me.
Yep.
Is this very important? Runs Nakatomi Plaza. Runs everything about it.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Gets his brains blown out.
Holly
Running
Geronimo or
anymore.
whatever her name is.
Paints that glass.
Gennaro.
Gennaro is his director of foreign relations or whatever. And then there's Ellis. Blah 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 blah.
He
He's
said
not,
it wrong. Ellis.
Right. So they walk into
was
his
good.
office
that was good.
Yeah.
or her office. He's doing blow, and Mr. Takagi
missed some.
doesn't say a fucking word.
Well, I mean,
Solid boss.
it's one of those things where he's just like, all right,
It's
there's
the
a
fucking
cop
80s.
here.
It's
It's
the
the
Reagan
80s, you
bro.
know. Yeah.
I know it's the 80s, but god damn. And then it's like
It's the
I
Reagan.
get
He
what
era.
you're
gives
saying.
he gives him that look though, like, come on, bro.
he even goes, "This is Holly's husband, who was a cop."
Yeah, that's why he said it. That's
And
what I'm saying. Like he
it's like-
says it in a way where he's like, come on,
And he
like
also
clean your
left
shit up.
like a goddamn gram on the fucking table. There's
I
a
feel
lot
like
of coke
Ellis
left
is
on that
like,
table.
I feel like Ellis is probably like a top performer in whatever the fuck they do at that company. So the boss is like, look, just keep performing. I got your bag. You know, hey, come on, dude. These guys are upper levels. They're also boys.
And also, he's being held hostage and doing key bumps.
Are you
like,
gonna-
just
are you
keep
gonna
it-
be
So
Right, you're right.
80s
selling out your boys?
action,
Huh?
80s
Are you gonna be
action.
selling out your boys?
You're gonna have.
You got to have the blow.
You
He's
have
just-
to
he's
have the
not
blow.
selling
What
out
I
his
wanted,
boy.
what I wanted, Mr. Takagi goes like, really? I'll talk to you on Monday.
Right. Or him
At
like,
least
you want to
something.
do a bump?
He's
Let's do a
cooler-
bump.
he's cooler
Let's do a
than
bump
that.
later.
He's cooler than that. He does coke too.
Yeah, you know what? He's dead now. So good for him.
Yeah,
Well, that's
he-
what
he
you
had
get when you do coke.
the ultimate
You are
high.
Full
murdered
circle.
by a
Death.
terrorist.
Murder, the ultimate high.
Painted
I
that
like it.
glass window.
Savage.
They definitely painted that
Full
window
on,
red.
dude.
So
I'm
all right,
going
what?
to count to 3.
Let's go through like our favorite scenes in this movie if we can.
I just said it.
Okay, well let's go to Wally then. What's your favorite scene? The
I
glass
love
being
that.
painted.
I love that. It's not necessarily a monologue, but his scene where he shoots. What's his name again?
Takagi.
It shoots him in the head, and he's counting down. And that's probably the most suspenseful scene of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like, hands down.
Because
I love that, and I love the scene at the very end where Will Smith is talking to himself.
Will Smith?
Or, sorry, Bruce Willis.
Wow.
He's
Will.
It's turning into me.
This is why.
I get the Will confusion.
We got the jack. It's telling us what to do.
This is a bad idea.
My cup's twice the size of yours. It's empty again.
Wally, that was a great idea.
This is my second one.
What a great
Same?
idea.
Your second one? You're a professional. Calm down. You're a
professional,
You're a
bud.
professional. I'm just
I'm a
this is day
professional
one.
piece of shit.
This is day one for me.
This is me slumping over here again.
I love
I know, I keep
Slum.
sitting up, back up, and then like before I know it, I'm like way low again.
I love the scene where he's at the top and he has to jump off, and he's like, "I'm never gonna jump off. I'm never gonna be on the roof of a building again."
Right.
That's my second favorite scene of the whole movie because that's the one where he seems most authentic.
Yeah,
Like,
he's certainly like
I
a
don't know
man
why,
in this movie. He's not a superhero like he becomes in the later movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a man.
Yes.
In
He's
this
a
movie.
dude trying
Yes.
to do what
His
he
Yes.
shirt
does.
gets
That's a great
dirty.
way.
His feet
Yeah.
get bloody. Dude, there's a scene in this movie where he gets shot when he's on the roof,
Yeah.
and he does this sound. He does this sound after he gets shot.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
he got. Did he get shot going up the stairs too?
Maybe
Like,
that's what I'm thinking.
No.
I think that's when
On the
when
roof,
he
he-
did that
And
sound.
blood hits the door, and he's running out the door
I
and
think-
onto the roof.
That might be
That's
that
it.
part.
He gets
yeah, yeah.
shot running up the stairs.
Because I thought the same thing. I was like, that wasn't a very manly.
But
scream.
that's why I like this movie because that's not what they're going for. You know,
Exactly.
This is
He's not.
authentic.
He's not this macho, big
he's
whatever
just-
dude.
he's a schmo.
He's not
an
Rambo.
everyman. He's
Did
an
you
everyman.
watch him do the old? I don't know if they were seltzers, but it was like alcohol commercials where it was like the
Oh,
most
he did.
girly shit.
He did Bartles and James. The
Is that what it was?
Bartles and James.
Yep. The old wine
hilarious.
coolers. Yeah, he's like jumping around in like a white blazer. Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Seen
That's
it.
100% it.
Seen it.
But by the
Perfect.
time Die Hard 4 or 5 or fucking however many
11.
Yo, that
Those are my
motherfucker-
two. Those are my two. Right.
He's
Yeah.
basically a superhero.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
In
Yeah.
Die
Yeah.
Hard.
Like, I wouldn't be
Live-
surprised
Live-
if they were like hold a helicopter with a chain like Captain America style.
Well, Live Free or Die Hard. Yeah, he is a little.
Hold up an
fucking
oil
crazy.
rig, man, just
Hold
like
up.
Superman.
Exactly. Brent, what are your favorite scenes?
My favorite scene in this
Or
whole
maybe
goddamn
scene.
movie is when he gets a hold of the radio and he somehow gets the like FCC emergency channel.
This is a private channel.
This is a private channel for emergencies only. He goes, "Well, no shit, sweetheart. What the fuck you think I'm doing? Ordering a goddamn pizza?" That is my favorite scene of the whole movie.
That's very Bruce Willis.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Send some
You
fucking."
know?
He's like, and the lady goes, "I'm gonna have to report this." Blah blah blah. He's like, "Well, fucking report it. Send cops out here. Fucking arrest me. I don't give a shit."
It is good. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. George,
That's it.
George, what do you got?
I love when the clay scene. That's my favorite scene. That's
Yeah.
just the performances by both of them.
Yeah.
Incredible. It is to me the most tense scene in the movie. I remember watching it. Like I feel like I watched this movie when I was a kid, and I just didn't really get it
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
But I watched it again as an adult, and I remember that scene hitting and me being like, "Holy shit!"
Clay.
It took it
Bill
to the next
Clay.
level.
That's the difference between a really cheesy action movie and a good action
Yeah.
movie. There's
100%.
the small groups of really good acting.
It became
And fun
very,
acting, like,
very
you know?
tense.
That's a big difference.
Very it became almost
Right.
a thriller for a little while.
Like
very good movie, you know, very very much because
he starts leading him down the hallway. He's like, "Come with me." Blah blah. Here's a gun, and he starts speaking German.
gives him
and
a
you're-
gun, dude.
Right.
Because he's like, protect yourself from these terrorists.
Right.
This is the fucking
And he knew the old god. He starts speaking German. And it's like, man, he tries to put one in him. He's like, "Come on, dude. I knew it was you the whole fucking
That's
time."
the scene. Yeah, that
That
whole
is my
sequence,
favorite scene too.
That is
the whole
unstoppable.
just even like hey
Like, why don't they
You
talk
smoke?
about that among when they show like, oh, greatest lines, greatest scenes? Nobody talks about that.
Yeah,
No.
they share a nice European ciggy together.
exactly that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he's like, do you
So
smoke? Yeah, I do.
good.
And then the whole I think
Like
the,
literally, you almost think they're going to be boys for a minute.
well yeah. Well, what I'm saying is the most genius part about it is he's leaning up against the wall and right beside it is all the names of the people in the building.
Right.
And he goes, "What's your name?" And he fucking knows. You know what I mean? Because he's done his research and he is so on it that he's like, Clay. You know what I mean? And Bruce Willis just looks, he goes, "Okay, there's a Clay here." Right?
He's like, yeah.
But does he know that there's a Clay here? You know what I mean? Like,
I
is
never
Bruce
noticed
Willis
that.
right?
I never noticed that.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, is Bruce Willis
Takes a couple-
also that fucking good that he's going, "All right, I know you're not
The
fucking Clay."
tension is there, though.
Right.
Which is weird because if you watch your favorite Sam Jackson one, like Bruce Willis
is dumb.
feels dumb as
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
He really does. But
Sam
that's
Jackson
yeah.
is the brains
Oh,
of
yeah.
that
Oh,
whole
yeah.
And he's a
movie.
taxi driver.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't his
That's
name
the
Zeus
one-
in that movie? Like,
Zeus,
he,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and
Well, he
that's
was-
the whole
he was
point
That's
about
the
it.
one that where
Exactly,
John McClane
exactly.
becomes an idiot. Like, and then he becomes like the dumb, strong action hero
Right,
from then on out.
right.
Kind
The
of,
first
kind
two
of, yeah,
movies
yeah.
are great because John McClane is an everyman, but he's
resourceful.
smart and resourceful. Great fucking
He's
word
also secluded as shit.
Right.
for sure.
There's no
But
Yeah, it's
external
him
help
versus
minus
these
the
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he's the guy going. There's
I don't know if I've
something
ever
wrong
seen
here.
Two. I don't know if I've ever seen two.
That's the airport one.
I
Airport.
don't know if I've ever seen that one.
It's not
It's-
as good as the first one, but it's like
It's the worst out of the three, but it's still good.
It's
it's
still
worth
very good.
watching. Certainly, yeah.
The part where the dude gets the icicle in the eye.
yeah.
Amazing. That's all you need to know.
Oh, it's
about
got
that
an
movie.
icicle. Is it a Christmas movie too,
The
Steve?
perfect way to
It actually
murder
is.
someone.
you
Shut
do.
It
up.
really is. It takes
Shut
place.
up.
It takes place during Christmas
Shut
again.
up.
Yeah.
The perfect
all right.
murder.
I'm gonna go to like where we entertain. Obviously, we're fucking entertained.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
no matter
what
what-
you
Obviously,
do, there's
No matter
nothing-
what you
incredible.
think of it,
This is a movie for the boys.
for
Yeah.
the boys,
Like 100%.
Yeah, no. How can you not be entertained while watching this movie? There's nothing that takes you out of it. It doesn't like sit and wait for stuff to happen. It's all in your face. It's all go from one. Now the next thing is going to be, would you recommend this to your mother? And I think George is calling his mother, but he's walking away.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know.
This might be a
So,
different
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna-
my mom was 25 years old in 1988. I'm sure she saw it, and I'm sure that it was like a date night or something, and she probably enjoyed it at the time. Would she watch it now? Probably not.
I'm gonna say my mom would definitely watch this movie, and she probably would like it. She would fall asleep halfway through, and then wake up and go, "It was a great movie." So I'm
Kinda
gonna
like a
recommend
NASCAR
it.
race.
Exactly, I'm gonna recommend it to her.
It's
Wally?
the same. It's the same. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
This is where like my dad would
Yeah.
have wanted to watch it, and he would have dragged my mom, and my mom would have thought it was okay.
Right.
And-
That's
yeah.
exactly what she would have thought. That's it. There's
Well,
really
it's like-
nothing else. It's not a
well,
bad movie
And
for.
it's also like Bruce Willis is a good-looking dude, right? But he's not like Brad fucking Pitt.
Yeah,
No.
he's
So
just
it's
like,
like-
all
it's
right.
like
You
when-
can't have a Brad Pitt with a man's man usually at the same time.
It's like when we
It
watch
doesn't
a
bring it
movie
down
with
to
like
earth
a
enough,
chick,
you know?
like a Rachel Weisz,
Yeah.
who is hot, but you, in your mind you're like
Believable.
attainable.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
if your husband dragged you to this movie in 1988, you'd be like, man, that Bruce Willis is hot. He'd probably fuck me.
right. It's
you
not
know?
like my wife when we were watching the previews to whatever the
tangible.
fucking Harry Potter movie is, and Jude Law's in it, and she goes, "Hello," and I go, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
So you take it easy.
Right. God damn.
It's like, I only watch football on Sundays for Tom Brady so my wife could get off.
Right.
It's like, what?
Hey, he got shut out this weekend, so it doesn't
Bad.
fucking matter,
What the
bro.
fuck? It's been 256 games since he's been shut out.
It's crazy, right? When you actually think about that.
It's ridiculous.
Good for him.
Retire already.
Close to
George,
Captain
you calling your
America as
mom?
it gets for me as a human being.
George,
in
what's going
sports.
on?
What's going on over there?
Is everything okay?
All right.
Or no?
Fuck
Let him
it.
go,
We're
let him
gonna.
go.
We're,
We'll be
we're-
back.
You know
We'll
what?
be back.
I would already say that George's mom would love this movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that there's no way she
Can I say
didn't
she
go
seems
and
like
see it.
the sweet.
Just the sweetest. Like there's a
I
pie.
think if-
like there's a pie resting on her
There's a-
windowsill at all
there's-
times.
I would say so
Apple though.
Oh,
Steve's
only
mom.
Apple.
Only
I met
Apple.
Steve's mom. Sweetest lady.
Oh,
Right. My
Cindy
mom
is great.
You've met
My
my
mom?
mom. Let's be real. You've hung around my mom for
years,
years.
years and years and years.
Years.
My mother also.
I like
Also,
it when
yeah.
Cindy gets
The
a buzz
sweetest
on.
lady.
Oh,
the
great.
only mom I haven't heard anything from would be your mom. She also
My mom's an old hippie, man.
Old hippie.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, then 100%, 100%, because that's exactly how I describe my old my mom, my
Yeah.
old mother.
Well, also
My-
like,
My
My
mine,
old
mine,
mom.
my da- ba- da- ba- doo.
We slur
what's
all
in
these
this
fucking
movie
words
that
together.
you would like be turned off from? Beyond like if you're not into violence, okay, sure, but it's not uber violent, right? Like it's not like every second, like it's not
Yeah.
Rambo where people are getting fucking destroyed
Dude,
and
at
blood's
one
going
point
everywhere.
towards the end, though,
Are you
John
still on the
McClane
mom
is-
thing? Is that why you're thinking?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
why
obviously.
Would you? Okay.
That's what
towards
I'm
the
saying.
end of the movie, he is covered head to toe, and it's like Austin and Survivor Series '97 or whatever it was just fucking covered in blood.
Oh,
Yeah,
Austin!
that's true.
Well, what I'm
That foot scene. That foot scene.
Oh,
fuck that.
Cool little.
Pulling the
little,
old thing.
Cool little thing, right?
Let's hear
so,
it.
So after I did my research, Brent, he's pulling that out of
He's
his
so
foot.
mad.
It had a very. It's not. I'm not mad. I'm glad he did this.
Good.
So he has to pull a piece of glass out of
Yeah,
his
yeah.
foot, right? So they had to change that sound effect because the original edit of it was too much.
What was it like?
Yeah. It was like popping like a potato out of a piece of PVC pipe that fit perfectly, like a home. Like it was bad. It was bad. But
That's
no, they
fucked
had to
up.
re-edit that like afterwards. So
I believe it.
I don't like it, but I believe it.
I'm itching my foot now because
I gotta get
feel
into
weird
it.
about-
I
I
gotta
feel
get
weird
into it.
about
But no, like I said, there's nothing in this movie that makes you go, eh. You know
No,
what I
it's
mean?
not
Like
bad.
I'm entertained. I'm loving it. There's nothing that like should
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
take anybody about it. So Since George isn't here for this, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it.
The fun facts of the fucking week.
The fuck.
As Die Hard was based on a novel sequence to the detective film, the studio was contractually obligated to offer Frank Sinatra the role.
Yep.
Sinatra was 70 at the time, but he had to decline the role. The role was offered to various major stars, including Sylvester Stallone,
Yep.
Richard Gere, Clint Eastwood, Harrison Ford, Burt Reynolds, Nick Nolte, Mel Gibson, Don Johnson, which would have been amazing.
Oh, so he was at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, dude.
Richard Dean Anderson, Paul Newman, James Caan, and Al Pacino. The prevailing action archetype of the area was a muscle-bound, invincible macho man like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
I'm
who
so
was
glad he did
also
this.
offered the role.
I'm so glad.
But
did
he
this.
wanted to branch out into comedy and turned it down to star in Twins. So fucking Arnold went, nah, I'm going to be in Twins, bro.
Did you know Frank Sinatra and Bruce Willis were in a movie together?
Which movie?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think it might have been the
Hudson
first one.
I'd
But
watch
Bruce
it.
Willis was like an extra.
Hold on,
like
Mom.
a super extra.
I'd watch it. Let me get to the end of this, and then we'll get to your mom. So Willis was known mainly for his comedic role in the romantic comedy television series Moonlighting, starring opposite Sybil Shepherd. Sybil Shepherd.
Yeah, that Jack Daniels.
He declined the role
perfect.
because of his contractually obligations to Moonlighting, but when Shepherd became pregnant, the show production was shuttered for 11 weeks, giving Willis enough time to take the role.
Nice. What is moonlighting again? What
It
is
was a
that when
TV
they say-
show.
It's a
No,
fucking
no.
sitcom.
No, what is it called when you moonlight something or someone?
It's
or
you
some-
stay like outside of their house and
Gaslighting?
like record
Lighting your
their
farts up.
their goings on.
See, I thought
okay.
moonlighting.
No,
was like
moonlighting
having, like,
is
second
a
job.
thing. Is an
Oh yeah,
actual thing.
or it's when
That's
you
what I'm saying, yeah, I
or
don't know.
yeah, you have
Sorry,
like a
sorry,
day
sorry.
job and then it's like nobody
You
knows, but I'm
moonlight as
also
like Bruce Wayne moonlights as Batman.
there it is.
Ooh,
Sure.
look at that.
But
But,
something
but,
nobody would ever expect. Yeah.
but George's mom's here.
Not
So what did-
anymore.
No, she's not?
Yeah,
No,
no,
I
she's
thought-
waiting for me to call
You
her
want
back.
to finish these
Oh,
first,
well-
so that way it's not in between.
I mean, we could do that. That's
Finish
fine.
finish
I
them,
mean,
and I'll call
I
her
could do
back.
that. All right. So screenwriter
You're the leader.
Steven D'Souza rewrote Stewart's script as he had experienced in blending action and comedy. He approached the story as if Gruber is the protagonist. He said if Gruber had not planned the robbery and put it together, then McClane would have just gone to the party and reconciled or not with his wife.
Right.
You should sometimes think about looking at your movie through the point of view of the villain who is really driving the narrative. D'Souza used blueprints of the Fox Plaza, which is what the actual building was, to help him lay out the story and character locations within the building.
But then actually built a studio after the fact.
Well, yeah, everything you're seeing inside the Nakatomi building is a
Wanna hear
set.
something weird?
Yeah, let's
I'm
hear
not
it.
on Georgia's side by any way.
Sure.
But I completely forgot this was a Christmas movie up until.
Just now.
Wow, weird that you just forgot that the whole
Shut
point
the
of the
fuck
movie
up, George.
was
Look,
to
I'm
remind
like-
us of the values of Christmas.
Hold on,
and what
hold
the whole
on.
point of the Christmas
Before
season
you go
is.
rubbing this all in,
Wow.
I want to
Wow.
say that I
Wow.
am like you, where I really
Wow.
try to convince myself other. You know, like if
Wow.
I feel some way, I'm like, nah.
Meh.
Let me make sure that I actually feel authentic
Right,
about
right,
this
right.
way.
Yeah.
And this is funny that we've made it this far
You
since the
forgot.
initial debate without me even thinking this is a Christmas movie.
I will say,
Telling.
Suck it.
not to blend
Sorry,
over
I'm
to
just
George's
fucking-
side, but when you watch this movie halfway through, it's not a Christmas movie anymore. Like there's nothing showing you that it's Christmas, right? Because it's all about the action. It's all about John McClane fighting
weird
against
concept.
the terrorists and whatnot.
Because
But-
that's what the movie's really about.
But then
Which
it
is
comes
true.
around,
Which is
Then it-
fine.
then it
and
comes-
it's a great fucking movie for
right?
it.
But then it comes back around to being a Christmas movie at the end.
Maybe
That
it
was
comes around to
abrasive, George.
maybe it comes
That was
around to
abrasive.
being a family movie
I wouldn't
on
say
ABC Family.
But the family
would say that it
aspect
comes
of
back-
it makes it a Christmas movie.
I disagree.
I mean, you can disagree all day, but I think that's why it's a Christmas
I want to know how that guy.
All right,
that
sorry. I just wanted to make sure
No,
that
I
that
like.
was stated.
I'm with it. Thanks,
That
Wally.
was stated
Thanks
that
for-
I don't disagree with this man entirely, but it feels weird, and I kind of question myself that I still think it's a Christmas movie, but I definitely don't feel 100% that it is as Christmassy as I thought
Touche.
it was
Touche.
when we first started this conversation.
Touche.
So
So John McClane's catchphrase "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker"
perfect.
Melon
inspired
farmers.
by Western actor Roy Rogers' own Yippee-ki-yay kids.
He
Right.
says it
Oh,
right there in
shit.
the movie. He
Right.
says it right there in the movie.
Yeah.
He said he'd
I was
prefer to be
always
Gary
partial to
Cooper.
Roy Rogers.
But yeah.
I just like the fact that it's from Roy Rogers.
When I
and I
use
can go
that,
eat a sandwich there.
Hands down,
when
his biggest quote.
when I put
of all
that
time.
movie in movie trivia,
Yeah,
I use that.
which
scene.
is sponsored
like-
by the
which is
decision.
brought
Rule,
to you
right?
by
Gotcha. Yeah, thank you.
the decision.
He's like,
Rule.
well, it looks like John Wayne's not going to ride off with Grace Kelly this time. He goes, that was Gary Cooper, asshole.
That's
Right.
right.
The fictional Nakatomi Plaza is the headquarters of 20th Century Fox. The company charged itself rent for the use
I
of
did hear
then
that.
unfinished
That
building.
is a tax.
Amazing.
that
Tax
is a
write-off.
Tax write-off
I'm
of your
sure.
own rent.
I'm
Amazing.
not sure. I'm
1,000
glad
Why,
you
why
said
not?
That is
yeah, why not do
100%.
that?
That is not a generosity thing at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The costume department had 17 undershirts in various stages of degradation on hand for Bruce Willis.
Because his shit gets dirtier and
So
dirtier.
Are you
I
talking about that
love
white
that
beater?
he
That
said
white
that
beater is
wearing
that
all the-
becomes like a black
I
beater
noticed
at
it
the end.
earlier when I was watching it, and they got it wrong a couple times.
yeah, it goes back and forth.
Dude, his shirt was like straight brown in towards the beginning, and then like towards the end, it was like still had like some white coming through. Like,
Right.
I
It's
love-
funny. It gets really dark at the
Right.
end. Like
Once
it's
he goes through
literally
the
just
vents,
fucking
it's, like,
black.
dumb.
Well, it makes sense. Like, why wouldn't it be just soot
Also,
covered, right?
Paul Blart Mall Cop does
Paul
the
Blart
same
Molly Cop.
thing. That
Yeah.
movie
Look,
is
no
so
one talks.
good.
Dude, it's so good.
Slapstick
It's
comedy
so good.
anymore, but
It's so
Kevin
good.
Smith is the shit.
Yeah.
No, Kevin James.
Kevin
Yeah,
James.
Kevin
Kevin
James
James.
is-
Yeah.
Although we love Kevin Smith here.
We
So,
do. We really do. Yeah.
Attention to detail, right? And so
Sure.
You guys, I always notice you're really good at finding the shit that doesn't make sense.
right.
But I love when stuff does, and when he's swinging off of that. So when he jumps off the roof and he swings, the appropriate foot is more bloody than
Yeah.
the other foot. I remember
Touche.
seeing that. I was like,
Yeah, that makes
yes.
perfect sense.
I was like,
yeah.
I didn't take the movie as seriously
They-
up until that
They
point.
paid a lot
you know?
of attention
Have you ever been there?
to the foot damage.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
foot
So one foot
damage.
is
When
way
he's
more
walking through the-
bloodier on that glass
Yeah.
than the other was.
When he's walking through the
Yeah,
broken
yeah.
glass, God,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
they really
It's the little things like
Shoot
that
the
that
glass.
kind of
This is a very
got
good
me.
Shoot the
movie.
glass.
It got me right there.
And
I was like,
why
okay.
did he say shoot the glass, right? Because when he was being Clay, he saw he wasn't wearing shoes. Like, it's so smart.
He
and
knew.
like
This is
movies
a
aren't
very-
like that.
That's why this is better than most action movies. Most action
100%.
movies are like,
Amen.
shoot the bad guy,
People-
shoot the good guy.
They don't
Exactly.
care enough.
This
Right, yeah.
This
Good
is
action
this is a
movie, you
good
care.
movie.
You care enough.
Dread,
Not
Dread,
too much,
Dread
but
does a
enough.
lot of the same shit.
I agree with you, dude. Dread is so good.
Dread is very
Dread
good.
is so good. Brent's gonna watch it next week.
Wait,
Sure.
can I call my mom yet or no?
Hold on. In the spring of 1987, producer
Hold on,
Joel
Mom.
Silver
Tell my
and
mom to
director
hold
John
on.
McTiernan added a performance of the play Dangerous Liaisons. Attended a performance of the play Dangerous Liaisons, in which Alan Rickman played the evil.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
he's a
fucking say
theater
that
guy.
name.
He's a theater guy. I always
Vic-
forget that.
uh,
Obviously, a
Alan
theater
Rickman.
guy.
Victe de Valmont. Immediately, Silver and McTiernan realized they had found their Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Potter.
Yeah. I still got a couple.
Mr.
Bruce Willis'
Potter.
exhaustion from his schedule. He was also shooting Moonlighting in 1985 through 1988. Forced Steven D'Souza to beef up the roles of the other characters, giving characters like Al Powell, Ellis, Argyle, and Richard Thornburg more personality and screen time. So they gave other
Richard
characters
Thornburg was
whatever.
the dude from Biodome, right?
Uh,
the news guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
That's a funny movie that you keep bringing up.
I am
No,
God.
I love Bio.
You can dance if you wanna. You
Boop,
can leave it all
boop,
behind.
boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, beep.
In the original script, as in the original novel, the action took place over 3 days, but John McTiernan was inspired to have it take place over a single night by the actual play, A Shakespeare's Midnight Summer's Dream.
Shakespeare in Love.
Yeah. Well, making this film, cinematographer Jean de Bont
You want
got
another drink,
trapped
Steve?
in a lift. Leave that there.
Jean Depardieu.
Got trapped in a lift. This later gave him the inspiration for the opening scene of Speed, in which he directed.
Wait, hold on. what was the guys that we did a movie? Was it we were talking about the director from 2 movies ago.
Okay. And it
who
was
also
the
did
Speed. It was this fucking guy.
Was it the same dude?
This fucking guy. The same
I'm
fucking
trying to
guy.
remember right now.
Wait, is Speed
I'm
the
terrible.
movie? Is Speed the movie about the
Keanu
bus
Reeves,
that can't
Sandra
go
Bullock.
below
Yeah.
50?
Yeah.
I thought that was called
Speed.
The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down.
It's so stupid.
What is this, Dr. Seuss? Another scene that was improvised was when McClane meets Hans for the first time. Rickman does his best American accent. here to try and fool our hero. The filmmakers have been trying to figure out a way for McClane and Hans to meet face to face before the film's climactic scenes. Once they realized that Rickman could do a passable American accent, they were off to the races. The scene led Hans to realize that McClane is barefoot and they should shoot the glass. That scene that led Terry Gilliam casting Willis in 12 Monkeys. A lot led to the realization that the British Rickman could sound like a red-blooded American.
It's because he's the shit.
That is the
dude.
best scene.
Can I
It
tell
really
you,
is. Yeah, say it.
I'm the tangent king on this TV
Tangent.
show. But let me tell
We're
you
on a
how
TV
you were
show now.
100% right
Yeah.
about my Coke to booze ratio.
You're right.
And I'm here with limes, squeezing limes, so that way I don't have to drink Jack straight out of the bottle.
Squeezing lime.
You alchemist.
I got it. So, all right, George.
Full alchemist.
George, call your mother. We're going to see what she thinks about this movie. As always, George's mom is going to tell us why this movie is the best movie ever.
Hello.
Mother.
Hello.
Mother,
She's going to
this-
love it.
I got
Love it.
questions for. I got a few questions for you. The movie today. Hi, welcome to the decision rail.
Hello. Welcome.
The movie today is Die Hard.
Die Hard 1.
Die Hard 1.
Oh, I
I
Bruce
love that she
Willis.
knows there's more
She's
than
never
one.
numbered.
Oh yeah, no. What's up? What'd you say?
I said, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Hey, Mom
We're in.
knows.
We're in. We're
Mom
in.
knows. All
Oh,
right.
that makes me so happy.
I know, right?
Is it a Christmas movie?
Oh.
She knows. She
Mom
fucking knows.
knows.
I'm going to be so mad
Oh
when your
my
mom's like,
God.
Definitive.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Mom. Is it a Christmas movie?
Yes, it is.
oh,
my
George.
God.
George, you
The
are
apple-
fucked, bro.
The
You are
apple
fucked.
falls so far
I
from
know,
the tree.
right?
Have a great night, Mom. It was good talking to you. Yeah.
It's not a Christmas movie.
Mom,
He
this
thinks
is
it's not. He thinks it's not.
This should be on the
Mom,
highlight. I know
how
you
is
guys
it
do
amazing?
the highlight, but
Yep.
this is so much
Mom.
better
This
now.
is so
It's
much
a
better.
Wonderful Life. Is it a Wonderful Life for Christmas?
I said the same.
Yes!
Oh my God.
George, your mom is murdering you.
Mom. Oh, the connection's real. Oh no.
It's going
Mom,
in and out. It's going in and
I'm
out.
going through a tunnel,
my
Mom.
God.
I can't hear you. I'm going through a tunnel.
This is
Mom,
amazing.
It's not a Christmas
This is
movie.
amazing.
Wow.
This makes me so happy.
It
Really?
really does, right?
Unintentionally.
Never
I'm-
expected.
It feels so
Unintentionally.
good right now.
It's so good.
We'll talk about
I
this
think
another
it's-
time.
I think Die Hard is as much of a Christmas movie as It's a Wonderful Life.
Hell,
I love
100%.
this woman.
Oh
I
my
love this
God.
woman.
Mother,
What a perfect
mother, I love
human
you. You're my
being.
mom, but you're tripping. You're tripping.
What a perfect human being.
Absolutely.
Perfect human being because she's right.
And this is so much better
Die Hard is
because
not a Christmas
it is
movie.
literally
And we will debate this
his
another time. I've been
mom.
debating these other three.
the closest
douchers
blood-oriented
all
human being.
day.
This is his blood relative.
Do they think it's a Wonderful
Everybody
Life?
but
100%
me.
it's a Christmas movie.
Everybody but you?
It's not a
All
Christmas movie.
right, son, we need to have a talk.
Wow. Yeah, we do.
Calling you
I'm
out
not
on the
scared of
podcast.
any of you.
Steve, you have
I
to
will
clip this.
I will
I
die
will.
on this hill.
You have
I
to
will.
clip this.
I certainly will.
It'd be an
All
opportunity.
right. Well,
to
I had more questions for you, but I'll pass on them. I'm not interested in your opinion. All right.
No, you got to ask her
Oh,
what she
come
liked.
I'm just
in it.
kidding. Honestly, my question was, is it a Christmas movie? But you jumped the gun on me, so.
Bro.
Yeah,
He
well-
called his mom bro. I love it.
That's his.
So you enjoyed this movie. This is a good one.
George has tells now. Like I can tell his tells.
Wow.
So when he's like
Shut up, Wally.
being sweet and talking to his mom, but
Shut up,
disagrees.
Wally, motherfucker.
All right.
If you ever call me bro,
Thanks,
George, I
Mom.
understand
Thanks for joining us today on the decision.
Hold on. What
Reel.
did she think of the movie?
What'd you think of the movie, Mom?
I'm going to watch it on Christmas Day.
Fuck yeah, because it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Booyah.
Love it.
George just got fucking.
George got fucked by it.
Mom.
Wow.
I love it. I love it.
Hey, thanks for joining us today on the decision reel, Mom.
Thank you,
Have
Mama.
a great night.
Thank you, Mama George.
Love you. Bye.
I just finished a sentence for him.
That was amazing.
Wow.
That was amazing. George just threw his phone down in a fit of rage.
In
That was a
fit of-
gentle.
in a- I
fit
threw
of
my phone
rage.
down in a fit of joy.
That's like,
In a
oh, I
fit of
paid money
joy.
for this, but I don't enjoy it.
Exactly. Okay, so
Bright Eyes Entertainment bought this. They'll buy me another one.
maybe.
Regardless
Maybe.
of what your madre said, I still agree with the things that you said, but that shit was fucking hilarious.
That was good.
He put you on
Hilarious.
blast.
That was good.
We couldn't have asked for a
No,
better response
there's no-
from your
yeah.
mom right there.
Okay.
And the fact that she repeated exactly what
Oh
Brad
my
said
I know,
God.
dude. I want
so
her on the
fucking
show.
Perfect.
We got a guest chair. She can come in
Oh
here.
my God.
So what I do want to say is we are getting to the end of this, and I want to go around and do.
This is straight
Filthy.
Jack. Let's end this
I
shit
want
quick.
to let's end this shit quick.
This is straight Jack. We gotta end it.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to
Stop
get
it,
to our
stop it.
final decisions out of 10. We can put decimals in there if you want to, but I'm gonna go to my boy. I'm gonna go to my boy Brent over here.
I'm going to my
Out of 10,
It's a 8.5 all day.
8.5 all day out of 10. Die Hard, George,
9 even.
9. But it's not a Christmas movie 9. It's just a Die
It's a
Hard.
Hans Gruber
Good
9.
9.
This movie
9.
is absolutely incredible. One of the best movies of all time. Probably
Wow,
in my top 10 of all time
Wow,
greatest
all right,
movies.
all right.
Whoa,
Fuck yeah.
fella.
You know,
Yeah, that's-
for real,
that's a big-
I
yeah.
stand by that. And
Stand by your man. John McClane.
it's a debate between this and Lethal Weapon as greatest action movie of all time. It's very, very close. I could not choose one.
You're
Wow.
wrong. Big
They're
Trouble in Little
neck
China.
and neck.
Yeah.
With Al Leong.
Yeah. This is a
Well, he's in
9.
both.
Both.
This is a 9, and it is a 0 as a Christmas movie.
It's a 1 as a Christmas movie.
Maybe
Which
a
is
one.
It's
so.
okay,
I'm
it's okay.
so
It's
glad
okay.
that you say that because I wanted to give it 2 ratings myself.
Do it. Do all
Okay.
you want to do.
So I would give this a 9 as an action movie,
Yeah.
like 100%.
Yeah.
But I would give this a 7.5 as a Christmas movie.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's a big Jeep.
7.5.
And the
Is
reason,
it- is
hold-
it-
hold- just the reason,
Little
just the
justification.
He's gonna
being-
reason. He's gonna
I
reason.
wanna hear
And
the
it was
justification.
more. Look, and there's a huge difference between a 7.5 and an 8. There is a
You're 100%.
emotionally there's a huge difference. And when I came in today, I was probably at an 8. But after sitting down and talking about how much I love this as an action movie, I realized that this is predominantly more of an action than it is a Christmas movie.
Knocked it back a
It's
half a
not
point
Chri-
for you.
It's still a fucking Christmas movie,
Yeah.
hands down. And that's 100%. And I
You
will
know
never.
what? One day you'll grow up, Wally.
One day you'll grow up.
I think the problem is that I've grown up too much, and that's the
Ooh.
reason
The innocence
that
doesn't matter anymore.
The
so
innocence
the
is
grown up me is like this is a 7.5. The young me would have scored this fucking higher
As a Christmas movie.
as a Christmas movie.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
100%.
So-
So me being an adult, that's where I'm at. A 9.
9.
We'll call an 8 point. We'll do a what was that? A 7.9.
9.
Ooh,
For a
okay,
movie
so
altogether.
overall, you're going
Overall.
7.9.
Yes, overall.
Okay.
Just because I'm not going to do 2 scores.
So I'm at, and again, this is a movie that I've watched forever. This is a Christmas staple of mine. I will watch it whenever it's on fucking TV. I don't know what's going on over there, but we're going to find out later.
I'm going to kill myself.
What's going on?
George's mom literally just
Texted
texted
him?
him the exact same thing I said about suicide.
Amazing.
Can I just share what my mom said? My mom
Say
said,
it.
I said, they love you, LOL. They want you on here sometime. She said, LOL. Well, if It's a Wonderful Life and George wanting to commit suicide as a Christmas movie, so is Die Hard.
Thank
Yippee-ki-yay,
you.
mother.
Oh
I love
my
you.
God!
love your mom
What?
so much.
Let's be real for a second. His mom just texted him, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
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 My
I love
mom's
it.
the bomb.
I already
Da bomb.
So I've
That blows my
3
mind that
episodes.
she made my point for me.
Three
dude, yeah.
episodes? I've been here for 3 episodes.
Yeah.
The first 2, I was like, so George's mom's very sweet. George's mom is a cool lady. And now I am one of the biggest fans.
Of George's mom.
My
George's mom needs to
my
be
mom
on.
is
Yeah.
I
shit,
am
though.
there.
My mom is the shit.
She is.
I
No
love my
shit.
mom.
So now we
Like,
need a
she's the
picture of
bomb.
like a
I'd love my mom
steamy
if
apple pie in a windowsill, and the steam sells out George's mom is sweet
I would-
for the
With cheese.
podcast.
With cheese.
I would love my mom more if she said yippee ki
Motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, I love my mom a lot. Like, yeah.
That's
My,
awesome.
my mom
Nice
gets a
lady.
solid 10.
What a
Solid
nice
10.
lady.
So,
I-
okay,
George's
hold on.
mom gets a-
Just
gets
because I want to bring this
She's
around,
awesome.
my final decision out of 10, I'm going to be at an 8.0.
Right.
I love this movie. It's a Christmas fucking movie. I don't care what George says. He can fight me after this. Fist fight
I
in the
want you guys
parking
to
lot.
wrestle naked.
We're going
I
to
mean,
do
what?
it. We're going to oil up. It's going to be great.
You've been to a
It's really
Turkish
cold
prison.
outside. Maybe later.
But that makes
seen
sense because
2
it's
grown
Christmas
men
time,
naked.
right? Look, this is the Christmas episode, and I'm going to end it like this. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Fucking fight me. 8.0.
Right. And I have a machine gun now. Ho, ho,
I
ho.
like how that was
But
a
guess what?
Canadian fucking.
Fucking.
Fucking
Guess
fight
what?
me.
Next week.
Tarps off, boys.
Next week,
My
tarps
choice yet or
off.
what?
Huh?
When's my choice?
Next week, bro.
It's my choice. I haven't thought about this at all.
You might want to get
Wow.
on. Okay.
Ooh,
Well, hold on.
start
Hold
the
on.
new
Hold
year
on.
right,
Hold on.
dude.
Hold
I
on.
prefer to do this
Hold
on
on.
while we're talking.
Hold
I
on.
would love
Me
to.
too.
I
Hold
know
on,
you're
hold
supposed
on.
to have your time.
Yeah, put me on the spot. Yeah,
Hold
I'd
on.
love to. It's way better.
It could
if you do
either
it.
be Wally's choice or it could be your choice. It's up to George because
If it's
Wally's
Wally's
new.
choice now, is it my choice next week?
That's fine. But it's up to you because,
we
like I
have
said,
turn.
Wally's new on here. If we're going by rotation, it would be George's pick. Then it will be Vinny's pick because it will be the first of the month.
Yeah.
Is this
Right?
no longer thematic? We're not doing? It's not.
It's
Christmas
not thematic.
anymore.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's not thematic. Thematic. What I'm saying is, this episode here is our Christmas episode. The next episode will be whatever the fuck you want it to be. But is it George's pick or is it
I don't
Wally's
care.
pick? It's up to George.
It's movies, baby. That's showbiz, baby.
I enjoy you guys now. You guys all are really cool. You're articulate.
Hey, thank
I
you.
like you guys talk. So I want to be thought provoking with the movie that I
So
picked.
you want
I
another
could
week
pick-
to
So
think
you
about
want to think about it. You'd have another 2 weeks.
I didn't know it was my turn, so I was like, wait, hold on.
Well, no,
What
no.
the
It's
fuck?
up to George
No,
if
George
it's your
is gonna
pick.
pick one, and then you'll have 2 weeks to think about
Right,
it.
but
Do
'cause
you
Vinny's-
have one on burner right now?
He's
He always
looking. He's
does.
looking.
He always
George has
does.
always got it. He's
I
gonna
have a
come out.
laundry list of
me
since
too,
I've come
me
in
too.
here. I'm like, oh, we should do this. We should
I haven't
do
picked
this.
a Quentin Tarantino movie yet.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with Pulp Fiction.
it's been a while. Yeah, that's fine with
Pulp
me.
Fiction.
You
Yeah.
want to do Pulp Fiction, and
Start-
that's going to be our
Start the new year off
Well,
with a classic.
It's not New Year yet. That's going to be the episode right
Fiction.
before the New Year.
Oh,
Vinny
yeah.
will be the New Year.
I've been holding it off for a little while, and Quentin
oh my
Tarantino is
God.
probably my favorite filmmaker. I'm that guy.
Le
I'm that guy.
Royale, embrace the
It's
cheese.
great.
Yeah, yeah,
He
for sure.
is like
I almost said Fifth Element, but I'll let you pick that
Lulu
one when
Dallas.
you're
you're
ready.
such a sweet.
When you're ready, sir.
Multi-pass. But
Well,
yeah, if
I
we
can
do,
literally quote
if
the
we
whole
do
movie.
do Fifth Element, like I said, you're going to have to bring that girl in here because there's no
I'll talk.
way.
I mean, whenever whoever's ready, let me. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Pulp Fiction is one of those movies is scene by scene. Like it's every fucking scene.
Yeah, it's
literally
Bruce
every
Willis. Bruce
scene.
Willis is the string too.
Oh wow, yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, you're right. Anyways,
Sorry.
I just want to say thanks for everybody who's listening out there. We do the video now. We are on the video now.
The vidya.
If you want to, I'm going to put this up on YouTube for the special 50th episode.
Hey now.
Hey, this is, like I said, our Christmas episode. We're here. We're doing the things. Next year, we're going to be doing some bigger things. We might do a new rebranding of sorts. We might be doing different things and more episodes and other
Steve,
ventures.
I know you do so much work on this, but I would love for you to cut the phone call with George and his mom.
Oh, no, it's going to be a clip.
Cut it.
So
gonna be
fucking
clip.
perfect.
No. Cut
that
as
would
in
be so perfect.
as in a clip for the show.
Oh yeah.
I want to see like
Your
the
mom
first
being like, hey, you're fucking
30
wrong,
second-
bro.
30 seconds of George, the beginning of the thing where he was like, this is not, and you guys are idiots.
Cut
And
to
then I really want you to
George's
cut
mom just absolutely
immediately
decimating him.
to
Right.
the closest
What you-
human being to
You need,
George.
you need to cut me going. Jimmy Stewart was going to kill himself, and then full circle
Oh
back
yes.
to his mom.
Oh yes. 100%.
She's sending me links right now.
This is
7
hilarious.
Oh my
Christmas
God.
This is
movie. I
hilarious.
rest my
She's
case.
citing things right now is what
Yeah,
she's doing.
yeah. Sources
You know,
cited.
you know what
Oh
she
my
is?
God.
A member of the fucking decision reel.
She's
We-
embracing
if
the
you-
cheese, if you
If
will.
you get that T-shirt,
Yeah, look
she
out for
deserves the first.
merch in the new year too.
Yeah, maybe we're going to do that. So anyways, thank you guys for listening. If you are listening and you want to do shit, before Brent says what he's about to say, please like, favorite, subscribe, download, rate, review, do all that fucking shit. We are on every fucking podcast thing you can get on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Just fucking
Twatter.
say something.
Good job, Steve.
We're twatting.
Good job.
I'm just
gonna
saying.
say
I'm really
something.
proud.
Say it every
Like
time.
we're
I'm
it's
proud
a,
of Steve.
it's a year, a full year of the show, and we're breaking into some rankings. We're getting some movement, some traction. Who knows what 2022 is going to bring? It's gonna
More
bring-
booze for me and Brent. That's what it's
More booze for these
I'm
motherfuckers
jumping
out here.
on this bandwagon like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
right?
on-
Jack every
on
week.
Mondays we
That's all
get
that's in here.
on
in line.
Mondays we get drunk.
On Mondays we get drunk. On Wednesdays we wear pink.
We were paying. For sure. Anyways, hey, thank you seriously, guys, for listening. And if you do enjoy this podcast, please let us know. Bye.